That work? Did I break everything? Are we live for my new office in the garage? Oh, we still have the camera flicker. I was praying it was the poor ground in that office. Problematic. Echo. So echoey in here. I'm gonna have to actually get some like foam things, I think, around for me and my bobbies. Okay. Had my keyboard over. I guess for now I'll have to use my other phone at my little test screen here. Actually, this phone's at 93%. I can use the phone I always use. Oh, what a shit show this is. How is everyone doing though? I moved my desk today. I have been exiled to the garage. We are renting out what used to be my old office, the in-law apartment, to some of the wife's friends who have nowhere to live currently.
That clause ability without ever putting it into my thing.
And that's in a week's time.
Decision phone.
So I am SOL for offices. Okay, we should be good. I mean, you guys can join the game. It should be on friends only.
Okay, we'll do. 1 sec. Trying to mod this piece.
Funny, the people moving into that apartment this week are trying to buy a house in Manchester, and then all of a sudden there's all these articles now and all these news things that are like, apparently Manchester, New Hampshire, for whatever reason, is now the hottest place to buy a house in the entire.
Ooh, it's not gonna be good for house prices or the ability to buy one.
No, right? I was like, son of a bitch, they're never gonna leave. I mean, it's good for my house price. New Hampshire's just going freaking nuts.
You only want your house price to go up, though, if you plan on moving.
I understand her taxes are going to go up, and that sucks.
Yeah.
I think our house has gone up like 50,000-ish so far since we bought it. And that's a year. Singular year. And that's arguable. Finding comparable houses with this much land for sale right now is very hard.
Right.
It's like it could possibly have like doubled in price.
Not every house like is in the middle of a national forest.
See, I've done a really good job upselling how remote my house is, because Zakari thinks that too.
I just assumed since you were like popping off firearms, you had a lot of backdrop there.
Where I was popping off is a hill. Like, it's all my property, so that's literally just shooting into the side of a hill.
Nice. I'm almost done.
And I think the odds of either that bird shot or that 22 rounds going through enough trees, even if I were to shoot high to even get to houses over there, would be very, very remote. But like, I can hear when their dogs bark over there, like in the faint distance there's dog barking. We're not like 500 miles away from anyone. It's funny, you drive through our town and it's just like a normal town where there's a house every next to each other. It's just when you turn down our dirt road and come out into the middle of all those houses, we like own the middle house.
Alright, this is good enough on mods, I think. Like friends.
But no, I couldn't walk outside my front door and shoot in any direction. There's one direction I would probably be able to hit at a neighbor's house, potentially. Can't see it, but would not feel safe. I feel safe trap shooting in any direction where we are, though, because the bird shot doesn't go very far.
Okay.
So what is
Our
this?
mods are pretty good.
The fuck's on your feet?
Yeah, I have 3 toes now, look. I'm like a frog.
Hell? Also, you have some major shoulder pad syndrome.
I know. You know how hard it is to stand upright right now? It's ridiculous.
Most of the time, life on
My
Enoch
back
is
already
just seeing
hurts.
worsening
How
versions
top
of
heavy I am.
complete inhumanity.
That sucks, TW's the end. Yeah, the stability's not great.
Throw some shards in real quick. It's not going to be great, but I just want it to be at least passable.
It's unfortunate too, because it's a pretty fun game. We've been lucky so far with no major errors. Cross fingers. Do I like sound echoey? I have done no audio tests in this garage since I moved here earlier today.
Except the 2 that I'm been wanting this whole time.
If I turn this on, I can hear myself. Echo! Oh, there is actually an echo.
I even got that cool looking Raiden helmet.
I am most certainly gonna have to do something with that.
Oh, what utter garbage pieces of gear.
I think the mic actually cuts out, but like if I were to keep it open, there's an echo.
Oh, I can't spend shards on these. No,
I've been exiled to my garage. We're renting out my in-law apartment, which used to be my old office, to wife's friends. I am now exiled.
Wait, let me actually put my skills on the correct skills.
Into my garage. Haven't set up the green screen. On Wi-Fi right now. Dug a trench. Need to get conduit. Run wires out here. I'm like 60 up, 100 or 90 up, 60 down right now instead of 1,000. I need to get that stuff going.
Should we have done a before and after?
Before and after of what?
The damage. Oh, I can just swap out one of my pieces, huh? Yeah, that'd be a game.
So just start Eye of the Storm.
Okay.
I also have no more game sounds. What did I break? There we go. Okay, I can hear things again.
I'm going to start without the set bonus active, and then you tell me what your numbers are, because I'm really curious.
We could have just tested that right then and there.
Is there a training dummy or something?
No, but can I just look at my stat sheet? Or do you need to activate the ability on something?
We want to know if it's multiplicative before or after your other bonuses.
Well, don't you still need my number right now anyways to know that?
Right.
My firepower is 188,000.
Right now?
Yes, just sitting here.
Okay, now let me put the thing on.
He just got his 3-piece commanders.
Oh, now I gotta actually activate a skill though. Whoop! Okay, it's on.
No change.
It may not change your stat sheet, it may just change it in the calculation.
Okay.
Or maybe the thing has to be started. Oh, wouldn't it suck if it didn't work at all?
That is one of the coolest looking assault rifles in the game, I think. I don't so much care for the ability on it, but it looks awesome. Do you have it running?
Yes.
It's like 328,000 body shots. Ish, 330, 330, 351, 270.
It's off now.
330, 300, 350. I'm not seeing any
Okay,
damage.
turning it on. It's on now.
359.
Because my question is, like, if all of your damage is special ammo, is it only increasing the 3 special ammo damage? In which case, it may not be a big difference.
I'm not seeing any difference.
So it's off right now.
It's 360s, 370s, 342s, 305, 330. Making my damage go down. 270.
I mean, I assume that's how I turn it on.
Wouldn't that be
This
hilarious?
set bonus active. Using either Tremor or Golem increases firepower by 100% and weapon reach by 100% for you and your teammates. I mean, I came into the match without the pieces on, so maybe they have some like anti-cheat thing. You can't put it on. I don't know. That'd be
Or it's broken like that SMG and actually nerfs my damage. So I'm doing 111s without my bonus, 64,000.
Okay, I just turned it on.
101s. Running out of proper targets to shoot. I don't know.
I mean, I don't see any additional buffs show up on your bar when I turn it on.
Yeah, I don't see any either.
Isn't there kind of a buff for everything?
I would think so. I am pinned into a wall. What is going on? Oh, there's a light beast. Totally forgot about the light beast. Totally forgot about the light beast. And I didn't get any of those kills for ammo. That is... Did you just disintegrate the light beast?
No.
What? My screen had just kind of vanished. Poof. Poof, there was no more light beast.
This must be the Coliseum.
Are you guys lagging any more than normal? Or like desync any harder?
I have a occasional stutter, but it's not bad at all.
Is it worse than it normally is with me?
I think so.
So I'm just on my Wi-Fi right now, and it's like 60 down, 90 up instead of 1,000. Until I get conduit and can run the wire through the trench I dug. My ammo regen situation in here is really not great. I am not getting enough kills for my current build setup. There we go. Normally I'm not so selective with targets, but since my teammates are finally not making me hard carry nonstop, and they can actually do damage, it kind of drops off a little bit. Still usually by far the highest, but it does drop off just a little. Ugh, can't swap targets. I'm committed to killing this alpha ammo-wise. There we go. You.
Are you noticing any weapon leech difference? Not that that really matters. It definitely wouldn't be worth running the set without the damage bonus.
I honestly don't look at my health very much in this game. My golem's not proccing as much as I guess I would expect it to. But at the same time, you guys are in the game splitting
Right, the
damage with
attention
me.
of the mobs,
So.
yeah.
If we just played more in a 3-man group every day, I'd probably just be able to instantly tell you if it feels different. I was like, because my damage doesn't feel terrible, but at the same time, you guys are killing things and doing things. So.
To be honest, I did a lot more with my bleed build than I'm doing with this guy right now. I have one idea about how to get it to bleed.
Well, like, I don't see any drastic increase in damage numbers because
Well, this is only worth it if there's a drastic increase.
it honestly feels like 0.
Yeah, I think it is.
I feel like that would be all over the forums, though, right?
Yeah, I have a theory about why it's not working.
Why? Because you equipped it at different times?
Because I didn't have it equipped when we entered the mission. I'm gonna actually, after this run, I'm gonna exit the game
Who the hell are you?
and keep it equipped the entire time. Come back in, see if that fixes the issue.
I don't think I'm falling for this painfully obvious trap. What a bunch of clowns.
Stop you. Whiff. You know, I do get a lot of comments of people wanting to see my damage in 3-man groups. Well, this is it. We're in a 3-man group.
Did that feral maniac even
Still move health bars. You don't just one-shot everything, but you surely do damage. I don't think that's a proper sentence. Surely still do damage. Like, definitely still do damage? Most certainly still do damage. I think those both work as sentences. But just surely? I don't think so. Yeah, there goes the special ammo. So now we're back down to just being normals.
I think that's the last of the monsters, but that maniac.
I don't
isn't
shoot
too happy
enough
about
without
it.
special ammo to like.
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell if there's a difference.
It says it increases your firepower by 100%, which should be free all of your other mods. Which means it should be multiplicative, which means you should literally be doing twice the numbers.
I would know twice the numbers because that would put my crits at like 2 million.
Right. That was the point. That was the point of it. To have that sort of outlandish mark.
Do we ever figure out which one of these guys is running Phoenix Ore? Because us killing everyone else isn't doing anything. Get out of here, ads. Off with your head. Tink. This is also my bone shrapnel rifle, not my critical hit damage rifle, so I guess that could account for the numbers also.
Yeah, I'll run a quick forum search too after this to see it.
Now I wonder if it's because I'm trying to look for the numbers that I'm used to on my other assault rifle. This is my bone shrapnel assault rifle, and it is kind of hitting for as hard as my critical hit damage one.
Yeah. I should be able to turn on and turn off the damage.
That's true, yeah, we were doing that, it wasn't doing anything.
You've been using the same rifle the whole time.
But I guess I'm kind of surprised how hard I was hitting a few times. Because I don't think this one usually hits for like 980, because the one with 50% increased critical hit damage plus 30% on the base rifle critical hits for like 1.1 million.
Finally shut up now.
Well, it's an assumption of mine that the bonus only lasts for as long as the uptime on the armor. If it's a lot longer than that, then I may not have had any downtime, in which case the test wasn't that great.
Outrider detected.
It's just normally when I play in groups with you guys, I run my critical rifle, not the bone shrapnel. If you guys make me feel inferior on my damage numbers occasionally, I stat pad an extra 20 million with the bone shrapnel.
That's good.
Ooh, a new helmet I've never seen. What is this?
I got a new helmet I've never seen. I mean, that I've never had. It's the beret.
Blighted rounds increase the splash effective radiance of successful shots by 50%. It's like almost worth. Huh. Keyword is almost. 50% more splash radius. Do you guys think that's worth? I don't know. I mean, if I'm using my non-critical hit rifle, if I'm using a non-armor penning rifle, the 25% extra crit damage I have is useless. But it's just on my chest piece, and I need to find a better one without it. But like, I mean, I still did by far the most damage. So like, this build's still viable, even though people like to yell at me that they're not in group content. 72, 72, 82. I could roll that up. I am looking for No, I already tested it on this one. I didn't
5
like
days
'em.
ago. Man, this set sucks. I grinded for this set for so long and my teammates don't get a buff at all. Gonna sound stupid, but did you try re-equipping it at all? I've noticed sometimes when swapping gear, my stats don't update. Or it'll like act like a piece just equipped when it is, and the kid still getting golem pants. No. And English is hard.
Hey, why are you making fun of me, huh?
Yes, I did a few times, but no luck. I will try to test. I finally got my third piece and something feels off. It looks like everyone is getting golem buffs, but my firepower before with the buff. Oh, this guy did put his gear off and on a bunch of times, and then it updated on his sheet.
Gotta love good games, 100%
I
as
felt
intended.
the same way with Tremor bonus. This guy says, I think it's working correctly. It says it increases firepower and increases weapon leech for your allies. So I think they just get weapon leech and not extra damage? No, because firepower is damage, idiot. Using either Tremor or Golem increases firepower by 100% weapon leech benefit for you and your teammates. That suggests both buffs should affect the entire team. I just noticed that the description had changed in between the demo versus the full game. Probably a bug based off the effect being changed.
50% increase.
He uses Golem and he gets a damage increase buff icon and his Golem icon. He gets his weapon leech as well, but no icon. The buff then ends 3 to 4 seconds before Golem ends. Upon activating Tremor, we are both not getting any buff icons to show up. I did check that, and set only gives Devastator bonus. Team gets the weapon leech. Even if teammates are supposed to get weapon leech, at least from my experience, teammates get absolutely nothing right now.
Just broken game.
Wow.
This guy says, my set works just fine. I solo CT-15 easy. I wear 4 to 5 pieces and the beret. I shred.
Did he just go into people complaining he doesn't work in a group and be like, I solo this shit, it works awesome?
Yeah. Well, this guy's saying that they get an icon for... Oh, okay. So yeah, look, I get 2 icons. See, I get a golem icon and then like a little double twisty damage icon. Is there any way to tell what that icon is? Can you mouse over it somehow?
Not that I know. Whatever skill that is you just cast, you just like turtle your head into your shoulders. That's hilarious. Because you're getting all these fancy buffs.
Right, so I get golem and then I get whatever those 2, the yin yang looking symbol. And I get anything when I cast Tremor.
Hey, I called it. I said the reason they didn't give us a test dummy is because half their shit don't work.
Using either Tremor or Golem. Is that the skills I'm using? Golem and Tremor, yeah. Okay. Using either Tremor or Golem increases firepower by 100% and weapon leech by 100% for you and your teammates. That's very clear. It should be both buffs to everybody each time you use one.
Turn back real quick.
So you guys aren't getting these buffs, right? You're not getting the little double wheelie buff? No?
Nope.
Not getting the... Alright, hold on.
It's cold in here. You guys are gonna hear the furnace in the background. But no, I'm getting nothing.
I'm just taking all my stuff off and back on. If this fixes it, that's ridiculous.
Did you take enough pieces off to reset you having the thing active?
I don't know.
Do you only have 3 pieces on?
Three pieces is the set, right?
Yeah, if that's all you have on, then the answer is yes. And my question's null and void, so that's...
Gloves, boots, chest I currently have on. Okay, so my thing says 169 firepower. Still 169 firepower. Those 2 icons might be something else, I don't know. Now I'm 198 firepower.
For all those currently joining us, we are testing the golem
Although that could just be something else.
firepower buff, and that it seems to do absolutely 0 to teammates and to himself.
Oh, well, I also didn't change my class, but that shouldn't matter. I didn't change my class to the support build one. But that shouldn't stop it from working.
Try a
Well, now it says
single
I'm
player?
94k. Now it just says some random thing. Now it says my firepower is 94k. Now it says 169, right, which is almost doubled.
Freaking selfish Devastator not sharing his buffs with everybody.
169. Now it's back down to 94. Now I do this. And it's 198. That's more than double.
Do people have the calculations wrong with Fortress? And the armor you need?
Now it's back down to 94. Now it jumps up to 170.
Fucking RNG randomness. La, 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 la.
Okay, are your guys' firepower
Static.
changing?
Nah, 188 static. Every time I've checked it.
Same.
Now I'm back down to 94. Now I'm up to 200. Alright, let me exit this silly thing. Come back in, see if that fixes it.
Thanks for the gun. With no magazine in it though, because it doesn't load the magazine.
And this guy's like, it works great for me.
But I didn't test it at all. And I didn't use any of the numbers. So how loud is this thing in the background? Testing. Ooh, that's terrible.
This guy says he doesn't think it works, but he runs 0 weapon leech and no firepower. He runs an
Turbo
anomaly
must have been a
build.
fine ship in its day.
So why does he run it? Why does he run it then?
No. So he plays with his friend. His friend runs statue. He runs anomaly power and weapon and 0 weapon leech, and said that he didn't notice anything happening. But like derp.
Zahidi told us everything.
Man, Redditors are so smart.
I mean, you would though, wouldn't you?
No, because he has no firepower and no weapon leech, so there's nothing to.
Don't you have a base firepower based on your weapon? Your weapon always has firepower.
Yeah, but he wasn't saying that he was looking at his character sheet, noticing
Turbo
no
must have been a
change. He was
fine
just saying
ship.
he didn't notice any noticeable change when they were playing.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, if he still doubled it, he would see double his damage numbers, even if they were small numbers. Like, he would notice the difference.
Yeah, some people might notice.
Like, if I shot for 2,500, then all of a sudden shot for 5k, instead of 200,000, I was told no. This is
Here's
Unpone's
the
fancy
thread
truck.
from 3 days ago.
Grim's fancy truck. Then you got
Just
my
tested
spotlight.
a 3-piece set with a friend. We could get the weapon leech to work for the party, but not the damage. Is anyone else experiencing this? 3 days ago, the reply was, yes, me too. Many mods are not working. This game sucks. Agree. Are you checking firepower or actual weapon damage? Because they're different. I'm thinking weapon damage is just completely bugged for Devastators. Last night someone posted saying 100% firepower was working, but the leech did not work. Which is the opposite of what you just said. Note that it does not double your firepower, it adds a flat 100% bonus to weapon damage. If you have 340% weapon damage bonus, you get 430% when you pop it. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, so it's whatever your firepower is without your boosts to firepower. That base number gets 100% boost.
Yeah, so my 90k gets to 180, but my numbers didn't change. Like, no number changed. No number changed.
Okay, so I'm back in your guys' game. So what's your number right now?
188.
Okay, now I'm gonna pop it. Now close your thing and open it back up.
0 change in weapon damage and 0 change in that base number. How do I have 871% increase to skill damage? Whatever.
Well, it's working for me. I have 94, and every time I hit, so let me use a third ability. Here's this third ability. Does not change my firepower.
Unfortunately, every single thing in the game is just RNG as far as I know.
94k goes to 170. I wonder if I hit them both at the same time, if it goes up even more. Wouldn't that be? So the 170, and then as soon as it ends, it pops back down to 94 firepower. Then it popped to almost 200 when I used that ability. I wonder if that one also has an additional bonus or something on it, and that's why. That's phenomenal how much it increases the firepower.
It's gonna say 200k is higher than me.
Yeah. Well, I wish it was working, and I could just give that to you guys. Oh. Let's try making me the party leader to see if that fixes it.
Most of the time.
I was gonna suggest it, but I can give it a shot.
I'm gonna hit both of them at the same time and see what my 94 goes to. No, it just goes to 198. It goes to the higher of the two. Alright, why don't you guys exit?
It's my game. How about you leave?
You exit. Play with friends. How do I exit? Oh, leave party.
What I gotta deal with, guys? Sorry about the background noise. Just moved to the garage, the whole office. I got exiled from the in-law apartment. And the furnace is on right now to heat this bitch up because it is cold in here. What is it outside? It's probably like 40 degrees.
Your guys is by like 100k. That would be so sweet.
45. On the way down to below 30. Should kick off here in a minute. Then I can sound like a normal streamer, not this like I'm in a wind tunnel. But it is a detached garage.
Science right now.
Like it's a whole separate building, so it's got its own heat.
Why am I in the creating game? Please wait.
Yeah. I've been waiting this whole time, and it just throws me into a waiting screen, and now we're loading into a game. What?
It put me back out to that first name too. The game doesn't want us to have this much power. That's what it is.
Did you know you're in transition?
Dig fig. Send invite. Oh, did I actually join you, Pone, instead of sending you an invite?
I don't know. I was loading in, and then I like loaded in with you at a lobby. It looked like.
It says you're the party leader, though, right? That's what the little crown is.
Useless teammates is what I'm dealing with here. Can't even make a party.
Okay, I'm leaving the party.
Expect better from you, Grim. You can't even make a party.
Dude. I am struggling tonight. Okay. Continue game.
And I'm the one that's been doing hard labor all day.
Oh, dude, I like the I like your background there on your stream. That's nice.
It's a beautiful garage door, isn't it?
Okay, I'm in a game now. Let's quit being clowns. Just play with friends. Dig. Send invite. Pwn. Send invite.
Yeah, I plan on putting the desk on like wheels so I can move it, and I'm gonna green screen the wall to my left or my right. But like some days, I'm probably just gonna open this up and live stream with the woods behind me, and like lightning storms and thunder and lightning, all that shit.
That'd be cool.
Exactly.
Okay. You guys ready for something exciting? Check your character sheets.
This is gonna be anticlimactic like it was last time.
No, dude, this is gonna be great.
77K.
All right. What is it now? You might have to close it and reopen it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Exact same.
Oh wait, I refreshed it 3 times and it's at 108K.
Oh yeah, now it says
What was it?
247.
Oh.
It's not double, but it's there.
It shouldn't be double because it's not. It's additive with other firepower bonuses, not multiple.
So the trade-off is we have to be in your game, which means I can't regen ammo. It's real fun.
Well, was it that or was it because I just hit both of them at the same time? Okay, so check your stuff now. Your numbers.
Okay, 188.
77.
Okay, now close your things. You can't see
Closed.
it. Now reopen.
Same.
No change.
Okay, now close it.
Closed.
Okay, now reopen it.
It's 247.
Yep, not changed.
So only Tremor gives you the bonus? It's supposed to be Tremor or Golem? Well, shoot, now did it go away?
Yes. I watched it update by just hitting shift in there, so it does change without closing the inventory.
Oh, it does. Okay, so keep watching it. I need you to tell me when the buff comes on and when it falls off exactly. Okay, going skill 1 now.
Zero change.
Okay, we got about 10 more seconds of this.
Don't get a seizure, everyone. We're doing science here.
Going skill 2 now.
Changed.
Yep.
Now tell me when it falls off.
Fell off.
Now.
Now it's back up. What?
Yeah.
Because I kept using the ability. Is it still up?
Yes. But it did drop off first, but it dropped off
Oh,
again.
because I reused because the ability kept going. Because of the extra dings I've got. Is it still up?
No, it dropped off.
Okay, so we want to see how close to 100% uptime we can do. So doing Golem doesn't even do it correctly. It's just, that's a glitch.
I wonder if Golem triggers the life leech and the other one triggers the damage. Because Golem's defensive.
Right, the other one's offensive. If so, that's the crappiest tooltip ever.
Let me know. Let me know when you're gonna.
Golem. Okay, I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, wait. Yeah, cast Golem.
In English is hard, right?
I know.
Using either Tremor or Golem increases firepower by 100%.
Yeah, but cast Golem.
Okay, Golem's up now.
Yeah, it doubled my life leech. Went from 15 to 30 with Golem.
Like, they can't spend $5 to get a native English speaker to write these tooltips.
But the worst
Where are
part
these
is
people- where are these
the
people
worst.
from?
The worst
Where
part
are
is
they from?
we just figured out Reddit. How many posts did we just answer?
Yeah, you're right. We did just answer like 1 million wrong posts. Welcome to the stream. For science. Seriously, where are these people from that they can't speak English?
I have no idea where people can fly us from. I have no idea.
It's like
I can Google it.
Switzerland or something. It's some mountainy skiing.
People Can Fly is Polish.
Yeah, Polish.
They're based in
The
Warsaw.
Netherlands.
Okay, so I want to do one more thing. Okay. So this completely changes my build, but still good, right? Still good.
The
I need
problem
you
is
guys
it's
to tell me-
neither of them worked in my game though.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna go back and try that now. But before we do that, let's test this. I'm gonna turn it on, and you guys tell me when it drops and when it comes back up, and then when it drops again. Okay?
Actually, before you do that, cast Golem just to see if it live updates or if I have to keep opening and closing it.
Okay, Golem's up.
Okay, it did not live update. Okay, so I do have to button mash shift.
Okay, here comes the firepower buff. Tell me when it drops, when it comes back up, and then when it drops again. Here it comes now.
Okay, it's up. For science, we do this. Dropped.
Okay.
It's back up. Dropped.
Oh, I can keep that up 100% of the time. Then.
Good. Now I'm done giving me and my audience a seizure.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, dude. We just found out something powerful. So here's what we're gonna do. One, I gotta redo this build because we don't care about the weapon leech being doubled, right? That's not nearly as important as the damage being doubled.
Yeah, that's fine. And technically, making us do more damage gives us more health anyways.
Right. Yeah. So I'm going to, not right now, but at some point rework this now that we know the science and how bad these Polish people apparently can't speak English or write tooltips. And
It's true though.
I'll redo the build so that we have higher uptime on cycle, on the damage. Okay, so now let's join Dig's game. So Dig, you drop, and then I'll pull me and Pone over to your game.
So, another issue I'm seeing is that moving my chair on this concrete slab of a floor I have
be the
now.
party leader in the same way that like it makes
Triggers
no
my
sense
mic.
that I have to be the party leader, but it also makes no sense that your ammo regen doesn't work unless you're the party leader.
The ammo regen is due to the poor netcode that they had to introduce to fix the dropping of deleting of inventories.
Okay.
So it's basically like your game doesn't register that I put the status effect on it because I kill it so fast, and then your game doesn't tell me I killed it with status effects. So then I don't get ammo back.
Okay, so tell me when we can join.
Oh, that's, I mean, you can join whenever, but I'm creating the lobby now.
No one to tease the animals.
Okay, I'm good. Be right back real quick.
Okay, join friend. Everybody go.
Man, that furnace is so fucking loud. That is so unprofessional. Not a fan. Something's gotta change. Either I need to take the chimney apart and clean out the wood stove in here. Because, I mean, I can't. This is so
Okay,
loud.
Pone, you still here?
It's terrible.
Yep. Okay, you ready
Ugh.
for some science?
Yeah, let's see if it still works.
You ready to
have no
strobe that?
weapon, so
You have what?
I have no weapon leech, so I can only check firepower.
Okay, here we go. Oh wait, the stronger done. Okay, here we go for real.
It
Now it's
changed.
Yeah?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, now let's check weapon leech. Do you have weapon leech on that gun, Dick?
It worked. It worked on both.
No, it shouldn't have.
Well, I went from 15 to 30 at some point.
Okay, check it again.
Still
Oh, I'm
15.
I'm looking at your. I haven't used it yet because I'm watching your screen and I forgot there's a delay. Okay, here it comes. Here's the weapon leech now.
Yeah, it just went up to 30.
Okay, well let me do the other ability that's protection, see if that puts it up. Oh, we'll have to wait for this one to drop.
Seizure inducing
Should it
for
drop?
science.
Did it drop?
Yeah.
Okay, and now. Did you get weapon leech again?
No.
Okay, you shouldn't have. Okay, good. Okay, so Seismic. Oh, I'm gonna make the coolest class ever. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to make.
What are you gonna change?
Oh, I may not be able to have a full 100% uptime. I was gonna say I'm gonna go shift down to get both of the 30, the 30% seismic cooldown. But I already had the 30% seismic cooldown because I was still on my other build. But I don't have very good cooldown reduction. I can get either 100% or close to 100% uptime.
Try the mission?
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, I turned down the temp on the furnace to shut this damn loud thing up. It's still running. I feel like it got louder too, which is the worst part. How bad is it? Oh my lady, that is so bad. It's just like this booming sound in the background. I wonder if I can turn up my noise cancellation. Turn down my gain a little.
Kill the sniper.
It doesn't mess too bad with things. You will kill the sniper, you say?
Yeah, I like to squish him like a roach.
Okay. I will not shoot a sniper. I was initially going to KS it from you, but then you said squish like a roach, and I was like, eh, that's fine. Why did I just teleport all weirdly?
Oh, sorry, I'll actually try to use the bot.
Unknown comes in with the ground slam. Whoa, what are you doing, Mike?
The difference in your shots?
Not staring at the numbers, but yeah, pretty noticeable, I guess. I just normal crit a guy for 700,000.
Okay, so it should have fallen off now.
Yeah, I'm doing like 290, 400k crits.
Okay, now it's up.
It's 500,000, 540. Well, now I'm concerned I don't know how to turn off my furnace. It's just kind of on. I was gonna say, did Unpwn steal both those from me? But the answer is a hard no. Wow, I cannot hit this guy. And I missed too many times and wasted all of my blooded ammo on a single captain like a noob. Uncalled for, breacher. I still borderline think the armor pen does more in this game than crit damage. And like everyone tells me that bladed rounds completely ignores armor, but when I put armor pen on, I do more damage with them. So I feel like people don't know what the hell they're talking about. I don't know who's giving everyone this bad information. It's got to be a tuber. The amount of people that say it, it's got to be a tuber. Or a very popular thread on the Reddit went awry. Bladed rounds are back up.
Fun time.
I'm gonna burn all my ammo again, missing some stupid captain's head that just jerks around like a crazy person. One of you guys needs to just swap and save your life and go to ice, because every one of you makes these dudes keep jerking around, makes critical shots impossible.
Oh, that's the tremor that makes him jerk.
Well, that alone has made my bladed rounds gone glue down twice so far.
I mean, I guess I could say back far enough. No, I could.
It's fine. It's just someone needs to freeze them as well.
I'm trying to freeze. I gotta freeze
Ooh, my world is on fire. I'm also a bit rusty. I need to warm up, get on top of these headshots. Oh, still not enough.
I guess I could just stay far enough away from whoever you're shooting to not jerk them around.
Sounds good.
Sometime.
I also need to warm up and get better at hitting heads. I also like turned down the furnace to shut it off, but it's just sitting here running now, which is concerning. It's like super loud.
I can't hear it at all.
I can hear it on my recording when I listen to myself. Terrible on stream. That makes me wonder what noise cancellation level Discord uses. Not paying attention to my cooldowns. No idea how long Blighted Rounds has been off CD.
I feel like we're doing this super slow.
Oh, my Blighted Rounds have been on cooldown for a while. But yes, I'd agree that this feels a little slow. Really? And now I'm more curious. Huh. So I have an audio channel set up where I can hear myself talking through OBS.
Oh, you
and
got
what
to do the thing.
I can hear what OBS hears. I hate it. I turn it off when I don't want to check it because it breaks my brain hearing myself talk in my own head. And I hear it really bad. Like it just shut off. So there should have been. There's no difference for you. Is what you're saying? That's nuts. For me, it sounds like a wind tunnel, but I am also spend hours and hours listening to myself with recordings and editing and shit. So I guess I'm very used to my mic. Wow, I cannot aim today. I dug a trench, I moved my entire office, I picked up a stove. Apparently it took something out of my hands. Yeah. Like I said, right now there's no more furnace running. It's an old furnace out of like a trailer house. Like the tall forced hot air ones.
Look at
Just
this
kind of
tiny
the
little
side of the
pecker helmet
garage.
with these giant shoulders.
My brain. It's like, nope. Trim just said take a tiny look at this little pecker, and then you add a helmet to it, and I was like, okay. But like I moved my entire office, dug the trench. Well, I dug the trench, moved office.
So your thing goes from what, 88 to 200?
188 to like 270.
Oh yeah, that's probably.
What else? I
substantial.
picked up thing, came home, ate dinner, fired up
90K
stream.
firepower.
Haven't tested any recordings or anything of what it sounds like in here with the new office. Yeah, I mean that's basically what it is. It's just a forced hot air furnace, so it's literally just a big old freaking blower just blowing warm air into the room I'm in.
I mean, if you're in a party where both people are running firepower builds, it's
It's almost like an audio file, so like keep that background shit. I also think it's a little too echoey right now for me. But like that's part of the streamer and YouTuber thing where it's like you can really get caught up in the fine details of like your UI, how you sound, what things look like. And like you waste a lot of time doing it and most people don't give a shit. As long as it's like halfway decent, you're good. It's literally like a giant pitfall people fall into with like needing cool fancy hardware and stuff. Like I'm guilty of it too sometimes. I spend countless hours camera positioning
the big
and
surprise
getting
of
my
the
audio
night
to
is
sound
that
well.
it goes down, but then comes back up. The comes back up part's very interesting. It's actually coming back up, not off of a new cast, but off of an additional proc from the distinct procs and additional time mod. It's popping it back up again. That's the surprise of the night.
Are there any other versions of that?
Any other luck?
Like any other double, triple, quadruple procs, or is it just the 2 procs?
I'm not. I have all of them. I'm not sure I'm running them.
Okay.
So I'll have to look. But yeah, that'll help us keep 100% of that too. But now that I know that, I can run the bottom tree instead of the middle one, which I thought I had to run instead, which will let me do all the bleeds and the impales and the earthquakes, which is super exciting.
Ooh, I just crit her for 1.8 million.
You gotta remember to keep pressing this button on cooldown though. That's kind of my main job.
I feel bad saying this, but I'm kind of curious what it would be like to play with Kari. Like, just kind of ditch on opponents.
Oh, that's hurtful. Oh, you mean if he can strip off all the resistances and I can give you 100k firepower?
I want to get to like 3.5 mil crits with an assault rifle.
The insurgents had a functioning power cell down
How
here.
close are you, Pwn, to having that the
It's
firepower
disabled.
build? Good.
I'll see if Zahidi can't take a look at it. And
Do you want to
found
work
a
on it
pod
with
down
us here?
We saved some lives today, Outrider. I would expect nothing
He's
less
too
from
hurt
you.
to talk.
But barely.
Oh, crap.
Conversations at once.
I gotcha.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
No, on Total all the time. We joke. He knows. Hope he knows. It's good. Ooh, one legendary.
I'm so glad we got this to work.
I already have this one right too. Reading a strong blast around. Yes, I have that one. That was totally English that I read that out
wait,
in, not
did
just mumble.
Pick up his loot?
He shot, so I think that means yes.
Okay.
That's unpwn language for you.
Okay.
Normally, I would say he would jump, but we're demigods that can't jump. Okay,
He's jumping.
he's rolling. That's not jumping.
Grunt once for yes.
Alright, now I'm back.
I mean, they did say the more we use our powers, the greater the pull of the darkness gets. So it's just really pulling down. Can't get off the ground. Good damage on Pwn.
If Pwn starts working on his firepower build, do you think we'd still be able to carry?
Why does he have to work on it?
He doesn't have to, I'm just saying.
Well,
Were
this-
you working
wait.
on that earlier, Pwn? He was working on it before you got on.
Yeah, I've got one I've been collecting gear for. I just gotta go through the mods and hope everything rolls well.
On the dev or the pyro?
Pyro.
Ah, that makes more sense. I was like, yeah, he's on the dev. What?
No, on the dev, I'm just missing 2 mods that is 188% increased damage.
I
And
don't
then I'll be
like
done.
that moving my chair on
for
the
the punching?
concrete slab out here.
Yep.
Triggers the mic. I'm gonna have to work
But
on
you
that
can
one.
play whatever you want. Do you want to play the Devastator or do you want to work on the Pyro?
Oh, I'll continue on the Devastator for now. I'll work on the Pyro on my off time until I get it perfect.
Okay. The only reason I asked is I was thinking like we could potentially do Eye of the Storm tonight if we got your Pyro build finished.
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah,
could
the-
probably give it a shot now if you wanted to.
It's all green gear and like I have to break everything down on the mods and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'll take a while then. Let's try it, yeah. You want to try Eye of the Storm?
Got 999,000 resources to spend. So let's just dump it in there a little bit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this build's gonna be so righteous.
Let's see if they can do either.
Outrider.
Now that I know that
Permanent
you
storm
can carry the
arrived.
day with just seismic without golem.
I saw it erupt. A shockwave that spread out across Enoch, wiping out all
Probably adds
life in its
substantial
path.
damage too. And
Came to. A
yeah.
scout told me hordes of
You
dead
could probably be a
people
gun guy yourself and be doing good damage. With that extra slot open.
That is probably also true. I'll have to look at that as well. The thing about no, I couldn't.
What the?
Because
the
now we
leader of
figured
the
out in order to keep
ferals.
the buff up 100% uptime,
But you killed
I
it.
have to go bottom
Tear him apart, Outrider.
Oh,
Jakob.
yeah.
because I have to get the 2 seismic, so I can't. So I'll switch to an anomaly power damage.
Get away from me!
Which is cool because I like the bleed anyway. Plus, that'll make me crazy surviving.
Oh boy, I let way too many things into my circle. Please refrain from the meleeing me to death. And you should be able to actually like, kill things now. I don't have to do my circle and your circle.
Talking about me or phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't actually figured out that other build. Like, I'm not doing any damage right now. I'm just having that buff.
Yeah, but that buff also goes to you, right?
Yeah. But we determined that whereas I thought I could be a shooter build and keep the buff up, now because of the weirdnesses of the buff, I have to be an anomaly power build to keep the buff up. So now I got to come up with some anomaly power bleed combo. Right now I'm running Golem and Reflect Bullets, neither of which use all this anomaly power. And I also don't have anomaly power on. It's going to be a weird build.
I mean, Reflect Bullets is the most useful versus these guys.
This is what, guys?
You know, all the monsters that shoot lots and lots of things at us.
Does it even block the Spitty?
I honestly don't know.
Probably not.
That's why I always give me shit about it.
Oh,
I cannot
if it-
crit
dude,
the
if
damn
if it blocked
Broodmother.
the crawler beam, that'd be great.
Broodmother beating me.
Self-reviving.
You went down?
Yeah.
I think says as he goes down because I got frozen. Where's where's this crawler?
That's literally on top of me on my pillar.
What's going on me?
I kept getting frozen out of like left field, and I was like, I can't even see a crawler.
That damage is rad though, right?
Yeah, feels good when I use it. It's not really a good thing that we use our self-revives already. You turret over there to distract at least one of these guys. Still glass cannon build. That freeze just kind of gets you killed. I've yet to ever clear this with a 3-man group. And there's some rounds out there to assist. Now, I'm also not good at keeping my damage buff up for the team either.
Reloading and kill things.
You should just, I was gonna say, you should just take like a rifle, but I don't want like an SMG or something with super fast reload. Trying to take out the flyers for you guys. It's all doing good helping Grim until I missed so many rounds, but it's all good. These kills gave me ammo back. Oh, someone's pillar must have finished because everything just fell over.
I'm done.
Mine's done. Might actually finish pillars in the gold timer for a change. Not gonna beat it in gold, but we got the pillars down in gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So there's normally 3 explosions of Tremor, and then the tier 3 mod gives you 2 more, and then the tier 1 mod gives you 1 more. So you can get up to 6 with those 2 mods. And I was only running the +2 mod, but We can also experiment with doing the additional plus
I
one.
mean,
mod,
could
see
I
if that
help
gives
you with
us even more uptime.
CT5? Yeah. But then that's just going to bring you up to CT6, and you're not going to be able to hold your own there either. So, I don't feel like that would benefit you a whole lot, if that makes any sense.
I am pinned to this ammo crate. Literally pinned to the ammo crate.
Ads
There
are
we
up.
go.
I burnt my bladed rounds on the boss.
Bumps up.
Is that one ad down?
Outrider. My vision is getting worse.
Cleaning up orbs for a second.
There they are.
Self-reviving.
Okay, ads are down.
Still stuck
progress.
to the ammo crate.
He just jammed you real nice in there, didn't he?
Jammed me in the ammo crate. Bumps up.
Just level up your gun. Or, just swap to one that drops. There's a cool little thing you can do is take the highest tier you can do and just farm what mobs you can and then open your fail box and you still get the loot of that level. I can't even stand up. This guy's got me permanently CC'd. Like chain CC'd. I can't even shoot back. Wow. I'm down.
This balls has run a lot of damage.
It's not even the balls, it's he's got his big ad up again. But he just jump stab, jump stab, jump stab, jump stab. Every time I stand up, he throws me back again.
I'm down. There's a ton of balls on the field now.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear the balls. I hate those ads in here.
Sorry, I got stuck in this crate. I was useless after that.
I've power leveled my friends to level 15s, and then because of the scale down,
Get back in there, Outrider.
uh,
You've come too far. Don't let it all be in vain.
because of the
This is
scale
our final
down,
push.
they
Do it
can't
again.
even do lower level content anymore because the scale down is like sometimes harder than just doing things
Just
zero
spawned,
level.
like 8 orbs on my head and they all shot and I died.
Yeah, I got hit by an orb right at the end too. So Grim, you go to the far left one like you did that first time, and I'll sit in the middle
my
of you
goodness.
two. And
I'm invisible now. Can you guys see me?
oh, that's awesome. Let's do this. We can exploit this. So this
Can
is
you guys see me?
this is the bug that Unpwned had. So on our screen it says you're joining and not in game. You'll be able to damage things. The game is scaled to 2 players. So like go over to your circle on the far left.
Well, to be fair, he did just exploit me by cramming me into that ammo crate. Fair is fair, I guess.
You will load in. We have
Oh,
like
so-
a minute or two, and then it'll kick you actually into the whole game. It's really weird.
I can't shoot my weapon. Like usability, apparently.
Is that the same thing you had on phone?
Yeah, it was really weird. Some things worked and some didn't.
Yeah, I can't shoot my weapon, but I can punch.
I guess since Unpwned's a melee build, he didn't really care.
Yeah.
There's no shooting.
Dang you,
Oh yeah, the
crawler.
mobs don't even see me.
Yeah, they don't acknowledge you at all. It's weird. How would I go into my inbox? It's not the inbox.
This game is so...
It's a fail box. So when you fail or
Okay,
lose
bumps
a
up
mission,
again.
at the beginning of that mission, or if you fail a mission and go back to your base,
Crawler ground.
next to the and these are only for expeditions, next
Oh, I'm
to
back
the
down.
table to the right in
exist
front of the
again.
drop pod, there's a little box you can open and it has all the loot you earned during that mission, even though you failed, like from killing the normal mobs. It's not the inbox.
Buffs up.
Oh, the broodmother actually just killed me. That was fucking rude. Man, blood rounds being on CD is just so painful as a tech rep. I'm down. I can't face tank Broodmother apparently. But it's a fail box, not an inbox. Oh, and there's a behemoth.
It might be worth running that everyone's a golem thing anyway, even though I don't need to now. Just to hand out a bunch of golems.
Ugh, where's ads? Go get a little bit of ammo.
Buffs up.
6 rounds. And I whiffed! Well, that's my blood round, so I'm stuck in a pillar with a behemoth flash from my face. Wow, I can't do anything right this round. My blood rounds are on CD again. Behemoth's
Buffs
down.
up.
I was like, I've got 6 rounds. It takes 6 rounds to kill a fly. They missed the first 3 rounds. Well, GG. Put it like that. But when you play a one-trick pony class, that is the name of the game. If you fuck up your one trick.
Buffs up.
Render assistance there. Risk rendering assistance on Prone, even though he's probably got it all himself. I'm so bad at keeping up my 40% damage buff for everybody. Ammo back for your kill. Yeah, shot at, didn't get the kill. Is that a flyer I thought I saw over there to the right? No, it's not. What? Oh, my thing blew up. And it killed all the ads. I finished my pillar. Get out of here.
Like, their tooltip would be correct if they just added the word respectively. Then the tooltip makes sense. It's still very awkwardly phrased.
But it could possibly be interpreted
It could
correctly.
possibly be interpreted correctly, yeah, by the addition of one word, respectively. Like, pro would be if they said, like, on the one hand and on the other. When you use, like, on the one hand, when you use Golem, everyone gets weapon. On the other hand, when you use Tremor, everyone gets damage. Like, no one would misinterpret that.
You could just say Golem equals double life leech, Tremor
Right.
equals double damage. That's the simpler way to
For the
put that.
part.
There's no
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
that
yeah.
up.
Oh, there's 100 ways you could say it. I'm just saying, like, could you write it in a way where almost no one would understand it, even on Reddit? Yes.
Just your pillar left up, huh? Yeah, we definitely were slower this time around.
But now we'll kill the boss.
Now I'm not going to get caught in the ammo crate.
Now I'm not going to waste my blade rounds on the boss.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'll just focus on the boss if you want the ads.
I need to make a build for this guy that doesn't require ramp up, because there is no ramp up. I'll also work on orbs. I've got the firepower to kill orbs. Eventually we'll bring him down. Ads are up. So are orbs. One ad down. 2 ads down. I'm gonna focus on orbs hard here. I think all orbs are down.
Sorry, I let that buff fall off for a really long time. I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I've let mine fall off too. So many orbs with 3 people.
Can you interrupt him when he's casting to stop him from casting orbs?
I wouldn't know.
Gravity shot. I don't have an interrupt right now. Anomaly rings. Yeah, you can. You can stop him from summoning the orb.
Well, you guys are the ones with all the interrupts. Oh, ads are on the field. One is latched onto me.
Probably thought he's walking.
Gave him the beat down.
We're bursted down a whole bunch of the orbs real quick.
Buff is up.
Yeah, blade around to the ramp up, dude. How's it feel?
We don't have time. We need to end this.
New set of ads up. One's latched onto me.
Damage buff's up.
Trying to clean up some of these breachers. I know they hurt you guys. Orbs are down. It's my heal on you. I'm pwned. You look very low.
Oh yeah.
Damage buff's up. Soft resing.
Swapping to the back to boss.
You're up. The guy's almost dead though. Damage buff is up. He's dead.
We think.
He's dead. Oh, he exploded like a Death Star.
The leader is dead.
Slightly lackluster.
For now. Janet, do you see anything?
I don't think so.
Oh, he beat it.
But we're
We got
still
Brown.
alive, right? I think you stopped
gold
it.
now, but we beat
What
it.
the hell was that? How did they bring him back?
I don't know.
Outrider detected.
But I could sense the
Access
soul of the
granted.
Pax he once was. Trying to break through.
They were Pax before they were pharaohs. Even in their primal state, they have a fleet.
And I got a bunch of theory crafting to do given what we learned today.
Man, this thing in 3-person is freaking killer. Oh, GG, that's the game. I'm gonna just quit and go to Warframe. Bye, guys.
Now we've done it. I finally finished my favorite build ever. Well, it's just in time for the win, I guess.
Kidding me? Still just enjoy the gameplay. And I still need better a few things. What can we do here? 76, 76, garbage, 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 garbage.
Well, now that we beat the game, what percentage of the player base do you think has done Eye of the Storm at this point? Because that's definitely harder than Gold 15.
I don't know, because there's builds that can handle it very easily. Or so I've heard.
What percentage of the player base thinks done it on 3-player?
Any? Well, I mean, I don't think many people in total have done it in general. I think according to Reddit, most people can't even get to the end game.
Look at the front and back of this armor that I'm wearing.
Only power max.
It looks like an umpire. See how there's like it's like rock, but it's kind of on cloth. It looks like an umpire thing they put over their head, like like body armor, but really skinny and malleable.
All garbage.
Anyway. Well, Pone, what do you want to do?
Thought we were gonna keep playing.
Just keep doing gold 15s.
We also only did that in bronze. So.
That's true. You do have to do it in gold.
What damage does power? I'll level it. See what it turns out to.
Let's see if there's any quick changes to this build that I want to make.
Second I turn off that furnace,
Anomaly power.
gets
Just want my
so chilly in
mods to
here.
see if it works.
Most of the time, life on Enoch's just seeing worsening versions of complete inhumanity. You've proven that all it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
It's gonna improve rarity. I'm sitting here like staring at this thing like I'm an idiot.
Following all of us would be very helpful, right? Not necessary though. We did it without it.
Bone shrapnel. Still only 86 also. Be right back, guys. 1 second.
I think I'm gonna do this for now.
Flick some light switches, turn off the ceiling fan, just hoping it would push the heat down like it does in the house, but I don't think it's on the right set and it's just making it colder in here. I need to buy a new thing for under the garage door. The rubber thing down there basically doesn't exist anymore. Major draft there. And there's still one section of wall with zero insulation. Small section, but a section nonetheless. Such a shit show on that wall, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But insulate, but I'm gonna make some office. I'm golden here. We're down to 42 outside.
Take whatever you are.
Dying here from cold.
You just beat Eye of the Storm. What will you do now?
It's kind of lackluster, like nothing happened. Didn't even get to a promised land.
Yeah, it just kind of exploded like the Death Star, right? I don't know if I hit escape or not. Did anything else happen after he exploded?
It wasn't even like a cutscene or anything.
I got a cutscene where he exploded, like at the Death Star.
Yeah, but then it was just a normal open your drop pod.
Oh yeah.
Go, 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 go. Bone just straight into the guy I was shooting. Oh, my aim today is just fantastic. You know what? They're just gonna kill everything back there. I'll go up here. I need to work on my ammo regen anyways. The ramp up is running now, so I actually do damage now.
Most of my build's still firepower, even though that doesn't work, and then I switched over to Earthquake and Impale, but didn't put any of the mods for Earthquake and Impale on my gear. They have one cast and don't do anything. Wow.
Oh, as long as you're giving us firepower, that's what matters.
Yeah, I am.
Can't let Unpwned stack this damage too much.
The cool thing about being forced to be bottom tree to keep 100% of time on the firepower is that you can also do all that bleed vampire stuff that I like.
This one, it's the door. It's not the lever to the left or the right of the door. It is the normal door.
Which is important when your name is Count Grimula.
Oh, cool. I'd say, am I gonna miss too many shots and run myself out of ammo on that guy again? Hey, big guy. You didn't need your face, did you? That elite is over here that one of them is wailing on. Should be fresh elite up here. One of your guys' skill just like immediately blows the armor off all the mobs.
Impale blows all the armor off the mobs. Well, Earthquake does too, I think. I know Impale does for a fact though.
It's like the elite just drops down to full armor instantaneously, it all just jettisons off.
When you impale them and it doesn't kill them, they come out naked. It's like in their underwear.
It's like the anti-Iron Man. Imagine, like, dropping battlefield in full armor and then all of a sudden you're standing there naked. You're like, what the fuck?
What's your demigod power? I can strip people naked in less than a second.
It's just...
Oh yeah, you gotta push the button, huh?
I don't have to.
Well, it doesn't do me any good.
Right now it would give me
was that
5 extra
noise?
bullets.
Time for a big explosion.
It's like I've wandered into some maniac's idea of his heart. Look at that. Module.
Didn't even suck in the sniper. Off with your head. Are you healing lighting? Like really? That's the game you're gonna play? Sit down. Off with your face.
Yeah, they're too far away. I don't have the mod on that extends.
Let's play. You wanna play? We're gonna play. We really wanna play.
I just looked over at you. That's awesome.
What?
Your techno there.
Nice. Just headbang in it a little.
Everybody freeze! Everybody freeze!
This tremor made me miss like way too many rounds on the elites. So let's kill some ads, then turn back to the elites. I was gonna say there's got to be a
with the build I'm
vortex over
thinking
there.
about, I might be able to interrupt either storm guy from putting those balls out. We'll have to be really careful about not CCing him though, because CC and interrupts go on the same 3 strikes you're out rule, as far as I know.
I wasn't paying
Enough to
attention to
make it,
bladed rounds,
resist.
and I let it go down. And then I got shot by 60 million
We'll have to
riflemen.
intentionally not freeze him and stuff so that we can save those 3 strikes for interrupts.
My bladed rounds on CD. Scrub.
We can keep his balls off the field, as it were. A lot better. Keep it a no ball
Can't believe
zone.
there's still a captain on the field too. It sucks that your build makes it so insanely hard for me to headshot.
Oh, because of the stutter. I mean, I don't do a lot of damage to that tremor. I could just intentionally try to stay away from guys.
Oh, dude, it's just, wow, is that difficult?
So it makes it more fun and interesting.
Outrider detected.
Cullen, the bandits
They're
are
basically
taken
just
care of.
headbanging the whole
Your pass is
time.
clear. Where'd
Like,
these
stop
bandits
it.
come from anyway?
They were insurgents.
On the plus side, it also makes it really tough for the alphas to do that leap.
Sure.
Statue torso. Woo.
Golem's limb? The gun?
Ooh, nice.
What's Golem's limb?
If based on the name, I think it's the one that every time you kill something, you give everyone golem for 3 seconds, or you get golem for 4.
Yep.
So when I never kill anything?
Basically, yeah. I had someone in one of my videos call me. He's like, "I run that, and I am invincible." And I was like, "That's cool." Unburst fire variant.
What?
Short stock.
Oh,
too.
maybe it's a piece of armor? I don't... Oh no, I didn't get it because my guns were full.
While you clean up your damn inventory.
Is it just deleted?
It might actually be in your... Unless your stash is also... I don't know what happens.
Stash is not full.
I don't know if it goes to your stash or not. I randomly have purples and blues in there occasionally that I don't understand how they got in there.
Yeah, it's in my stash.
That confirms that full inventory goes to stash.
Killing shots grant you a protective golem for 3 seconds.
That's a whole lot of guns, not much other loot though.
Oh, now that I know that, I'm going to be way lazier about cleaning out my inventory.
No.
Let's do it.
I've completed every single hunt. Yeah, this whole 5% and 12% on Devastator is why I'm not very... Teamwork haven't I
If I
done?
cared about accolades, which I don't, I'd have to make a 4th character so I can finish them all.
In a group of 3 players, get every player to perform the same emote at the same... Unlocks the emote squad. I only have 27 of the 42 Techromancer things unlocked too. Could be because I've been a gun build since the very beginning of the game.
Cool down, cool down, cool down.
I'll have to work on accolades at some point. You guys good?
Yes.
Yep.
What it is? Should just bust out my 100% crit damage gun. Or 100% crit rate. 9 rounds. The DPS is just, yeah, it's much lower. But the more rounds, just more uptime. On bladder rounds, especially with all these fools in the party. You can grab it his 3-toed boots. I'm gonna have to bring like a sweatshirt out here with me or something. You got sniper?
Yep.
Where are you going? Wait, what is this hide and seek bull crap?
I just now put up the buff for the first time this run.
I haven't put up my buff either. I'm terrible at keeping my uptime. Mine can have 100% uptime too, I just need to hit the button. Who left the stragglers?
I was thinking about the group. I thought you meant you had to put on your special. I was like, well, you're doing great with my special.
No, it's 40%.
Can you hear this helicopter?
Ever so slightly, yes.
There's these huge, like, Chinooks flying right over my house. They're doing special operations training this week.
I was gonna say, I've had Blackhawks around here all week.
Normally they do, like, payloads and, like, really high-speed helicopters for the high-speed training, but they're doing, like, big Chinooks right now. I don't know why. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the buff. It's up now.
I also Surprisingly, there's a lot of refuelings that fly over our house for whatever reason. One flew over really, really low the other day, refueling airline. I don't even like know the last time a commercial plane flew over here. It's just every week there's at least 1 or 2 military vehicles. Jets.
I didn't spike anything, I promise. If I can.
Six rounds.
Ooh, how odd, now that we found that out tone and I have to redo the support build, I might be intentionally using the gloves and the boots
Oh yeah.
instead of the main pieces. That would be so weird.
And rounds ran out right at the very end. We're gonna swap to our crit damage weapon for this one. I'm gonna try and adjust my seating position. It's gonna be really, really loud. But we do it. Turret out, and they all pop Sanctuary. Was it you who popped Sanctuary? Is you're the only one that didn't get it? Bam! Don't go hide behind a box. That's rude and uncalled for. Give me my ramp and give me my ammo, please. Thank you. Much appreciated. So it's actually this guy who had Sanctuary. Interesting. Well, he failed at giving his elite buddy Sanctuary in the last one. You die. They need to have like an anti-rifleman holiday and just add body snatcher to every single gun for like an event. Don't come out. Wow. I must be missing that crit. Okay, take our time and aim. Why am I such a mess today? Jeez Louise. Seen my videos. I can clearly nail headshots. Today though.
Shira, there's an elevator in this lab.
What is my FPS? You know, since
Chaos Space Marines. Really like discipling corn.
Is it really just Grim making him jerk that makes me miss so much? This guy is awfully tough. There we go. Can't even say that was redemption because they just kind of stood there and eat it to the forehead.
All I'm missing is some elevator music.
Look kind of like the Space Marines off StarCraft. Little helmets, giant shoulders that go over the top of their helmets.
Whatever you need to tell yourself, Jim. You look like a bad WoW character.
He's making fun of myself. It's just a skinny ant helmet, makes it even worse.
Whoa.
You need to get like a big hood or something.
Yeah. Well, who knows which of the 5 pieces I'll use. I have the beret now. Who knows which of the 5 pieces I'll use for this build out.
So if you wanted the beret, I could just give you one. Killing ad. My opponent's gonna steal my alpha kill. I understand I have a purpose to kill big mobs, and like I'm useful. I used to carry these guys non-stop. I'm feeling a little bit
You come up
replaced.
out of the floor for you guys that time?
Nope. You know where your crit spot is, it's just very hard to hit your alpha crits. Track that, run to this door. He's like, the only thing I have a chance of killing is Dig's turret. he was gung over my
He
turret.
was intent on that turret.
100%. Like, just no shit's given.
Okay, buffs up.
And as I swap off Brood Mother, he puts the buff up. Finish Brood Mother? Yeah, we can. Okay, easy peasy. Her to suck in. He usually one-shots everything after he sucks it in. His weapon reload shenanigans. Tracking one there on
That plus
minimap.
100k firepower probably helps with ammo too, right? I would think.
Yes, makes him shoot less, better chance to get kill shots.
Sure.
And then it's completely
energy
undone
spikes.
when they're going and I can't hit their damn
What did
head.
you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if
So,
Zahidi can't take a
There's
look at
that.
Outrider
it. And I
detected.
found a pod down here.
Access
You
granted.
saved some lives today, Outrider. I would expect nothing less from you.
But I mean, I don't expect the hard carry anymore. I expect to just... My blade rounds doesn't have to be up 100% for us to get gold anymore.
That is also true. Statue's hands, alright. Same piece. Would have liked to have gotten something else.
I just got the torso again. Woo.
I got another imploder.
Oh, but the cool thing about getting them and not from the vendor is they can roll different, I guess. They have different armor, right?
Yeah, they might be able to roll higher armor roll. The vendor's rolls are pretty shit. 100 million more still. Yum, 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 yum. Why am I acting all weird? I don't know. Apparently I'm getting my 5th wind. Long ass day. Worst part is, I have 2 alts just full of fucking
Wow,
legendaries.
dude. 250 of your 264
AFK
is
one sec.
blighted.
What was that?
250 million of your 264 is just blighted.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I try and keep it up halfway decent, but like...
Caravel must have been a fine ship in its day.
You know, I knew I shouldn't have deconstructed that LMG that I was sitting on. Because it was just something different. You know what? I can do something different. Is my Amber Vault in here, or did I accidentally destroy that too at some point? The fact that I don't see it in here, is it on me? Ah, okay, I was about to like cringe a little if I destroyed my Amber Vault. Garbage, 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 garbage. 87 is pretty decent, but not good. Don't delete that. Really wish you could mark things to make sure you don't accidentally delete them, because like, the shit show. I don't delete you, but I don't. You're not terrible. Anomaly power, firepower, firepower, close range damage. I recognize the 3 stats way faster than I can speak. I'm not like a top tier machine gun rapper, so. You guys literally just hear me read the top thing and then immediately mark it as trash. That's why. Image processing is way faster than my verbal communication skills. Are you guys ready?
I just got back. Let me delete a few things. Just so my inventory's not flowing.
We're gonna bust out what people consider the best weapon of the game. I beg to differ, but
Okay.
actually, almost went in there with it not set up properly. Why is Wintered Blast back on this gun? Shark. We have...
That all it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
Ooh, I thought it was around here somewhere. But the way Fortress works, I wonder if that's actually better than...
The answer is yes, but go ahead, finish your sentence.
the Embalmer's Rage.
What is that?
For 5 seconds after a kill shot, all following shots will be critical shots.
I mean, I guess that depends on a lot of factors. Like, what's your crit damage? What's your crit rate? Do you have anything else from crit? Are you running Brain Eater?
Not running Brain Eater, I do have other crit damage mods.
I mean, like, does that plus Brain Eater make you have 100% uptime on your ammo? There's a lot of things that go into that. But the short answer is no. Nothing in the game is better than Fortress. Because it's multiplicative with every other damage type. It gets added on. It doesn't get added up with anything additively. And it does all damage. Like, all anomaly, all status, all everything.
I'll run Fortress here. And then I'll run the other one, the next one.
We'll do some science.
I'm just curious the feel wise. Let's go, everyone.
Okay, I'll be ready in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you said 10 seconds. I'll queue it up.
Okay.
I'll even postpone it. You got 33.
Okay.
And then I'll just requeue it. Empty threats, okay? Empty threats. Empty threats.
So help me, I will leave you behind. I will pull over this car.
That's when you try and crank the car and it doesn't start and you're like, well, fuck it.
10 seconds.
And we're going anyways because majority. Yeah.
I hit yes.
Okay, okay. Pretty sure it's majority, isn't it?
I also voted yes. Alright, boys.
The burst rifles are just so overtuned that I don't think this is the best. You got sniper gun upon?
Yep, or it's a boom 10, right?
Yep, so just never mind. I mean, there is snipers. Love you, Unpwned. Gosh darn it, is it annoying when you pull everyone all over the screen! Funpone just turns so many of them into gel. You know, I have to unfollow you, Unpone, because I know what you're doing, and I can't let you stat pad your damage. And then we leave a bunch of mods behind, though.
Well, it's just more that every individual mob I hit with melee gives me way more damage.
I know.
So it just lets me burn them all down at once.
Yeah, I 100% understand what you're doing, but I can't let you just run ahead and one-shot the whole map. Can't do it.
That's true. It's Dig's stream. It's his night. That's why he put on the nice dress. On Fast Daniel's firepower.
It's not that you've been trying to build that for 2 weeks and you finally just got it. That's fine.
I like to pretend that it was like out of thoughtfulness for your stream, and not because I had this plan for a long time.
So you didn't make me carry you to 15 on a pyro.
You carried me to 50 on all my guys.
Sorry. I was like, and then a trickster, and then a demo.
The only guy that I have that can actually do solo 15 gold is only that way because you helped me farm all the end game stuff. But
I appreciate your thoughtfulness. That's grim for you, everybody. I'm gonna ditch them over there. Come help them pound. I thought it was grim over here. I mean, I could give you crap, but like the amount of hours I have is so much higher.
That's also.
And it's all focused on one character.
My total playtime is, I think, your playtime before you went to bed the first day. I mean, by the first day, I mean like how like 30 hours or how long you say that.
Yeah, like 30 hours straight.
Yeah. I think my total playtime is your first day.
I think I'm approaching 180. But I mean, that's why I have 2 characters full legendaries. My stash is at 86, I think, right now, legendary. And I'm carrying a bunch on me.
I also got to figure it out in the next like 2 days. Start working with it more.
This gun just doesn't cut it, man.
I'm spiking right at the last second. I gotta time it perfectly though, 'cause my spike is 0 damage right. Ah, missed it.
Who wants to go get the last guy?
You guys better come with me, because I'm not doing damage. There we go.
Get him! Good job. Door's
What was
open.
that noise?
I showed him how good I am at reloading.
Like this time I might open the secret door after the fact.
Looks like I've wandered into some maniac's idea of a party.
Oh yeah,
Would you look at that?
show the stream the secret door.
It's a super useful secret door too. So they throw all their
There's like a weird snarky comment about it too.
Yeah, about them being too drunk or something.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool too.
Trying to figure out, do you think they died in that room of like drugs or alcohol consumption, or do you think they're just passed out and they're gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck happened here?
The bodies and blood everywhere. They probably won't even think it was someone else. Probably think it was just an internal squabble.
I feel like if there was actual terrain deformation in the skills we use, like they would probably know that some badasses rolled up in it.
It was like you're like knee deep in poison water, dude.
I mean, how many like craters in the ground would there be from untoned?
Buffs up.
All the foundations, the roof, the ceiling would be caving in from your earthquakes.
Yeah. 5 more seconds on left. And it's down. Power check. I will be able to get 100% uptime. I did the science and we know. Okay, buff those up again.
Ah, it's the burst rifle,
Are
the
you
range.
just shooting guys wherever I'm not?
No, it's about keeping ammo up, and this gun in 3-player groups, it doesn't cut it. Even the 90 rounds, it just doesn't do enough damage to kill things. So I like seriously have to ammo manage. Like I just let it go. Like it just, my blade rounds just ran out because that guy survived with 1 HP. And it's also like my ramp up and everything, where it's just better for me to intermittently kill ads to do more damage long run.
Well, I'm leaving the rifleman at low life for that.
I was doing like 230 to 100k hits with Fortress on this thing. Terrible. I don't know if it was cutting it though.
Okay.
Collectively, where's the secret?
Outrider detected.
Now we're gonna try
The
it.
bandit leader's taken care of. Your pass is clear.
Oh, yeah, it's
Where
flashing
did
on
these
the other
bandits
side.
come from anyway?
They were insurgents.
It's not secret because it's just flashes, but no one like looks back here after the fact.
Legendary Bolt and Thunder pistol.
Ooh, we're lagging because I hit the H button.
A bit blue and hungover.
Ah, so yeah, they're all dead. Clearly dead.
Yeah.
There is
You know
no
you can
reason
tell
not
if
use
they're
burst rifles and
Shoot
so.
him in the hand.
Yeah, I agree. My alert box isn't up. Whoops. But yeah, there's a little hidden room there for no real reason. I don't understand. I wonder if other maps have something like that. The only other one I've seen it, and it was just by happenstance.
Like a little weird secret room at the end. There's probably more.
Yeah. I've still only ever found that one destroyable terrain too. There's got to be more of that in this game.
Probably. There was little secret rooms with chests everywhere in like the campaign portion.
Beautiful damage I'm pulling.
I wasn't cheating.
Like 100 mil less when I changed weapons though. Yeah, the burst rifles are just so ridiculously overtuned. But like I get so bored using it over and over and over. Excuse me there. Burped while talking.
You've proven that all it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
My favorite combo is still Winter's Blast though. You just get to free headshot everything all the time for life. Body Snatcher is just absolutely hilarious to use. Probably one of like my second or third favorite mods. Just so much
wow,
fun.
the armor on the first gloves I got were almost perfectly rolled. It's 2,000 left on the second gloves I got.
Well, we were sciencing to see if I think Fortress or this combo is better, so we will.
Well, now I can break it down and get the thing.
Meant to go through this before I queued that. Do it. Bonus firepower. Don't know if I got that to lead off. Probably did not. But who knows?
We've been detecting massive energy spikes in insurgent territory near the old chemical plant.
Did I actually apply that mod? Yes, okay.
I still need to get that mod that gives you guys an additional 40% firepower too. I don't have that one yet.
You just calm it down a little. I'm acting like I had ADHD, but my hands are going numb. It's 42 degrees outside. I'm in my garage. Furnace is ludicrously loud, so I ain't gonna run that to heat this place right now. You know? Fortress might just be OP.
Yeah, it's like the best single mod in the entire game. For every build, maybe? Maybe not every build. Yeah, probably every build. I don't know, is there a build that has to have two specific weapon mods to not run Fortress?
Theoretically right now, yes, and it's mine, and it's not because it requires two gun mods, it's because to be full meta, I have to use a blue or purple. I have to use a purple rifle because burst rifle, which means I don't think Fortress is better than the 75% weapon damage.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Well, but the 75% weapon damage doesn't increase the damage of your special rounds, whereas Fortress does.
So, blighted rounds doesn't do any damage.
Oh, it just does poison or what?
If I could figure it out, I would let you know. Because I tried making a gun that does everything blighted round does, and it hits for half the damage. But according to the tooltip, according to the devs, blighted rounds adds no damage.
What does it do then?
It applies toxic and makes my rounds AoE. And applies AoE toxic. Now, in my passive skill tree, when I apply toxic to things, it makes them vulnerable. And then I do 40% increased efficiency to that. And I have 2 nodes that make me do 25% more damage than enemies with toxic on it. So that explains some of the damage boost. But, like I said, I made an assault rifle, or I made a rifle with the critical hits apply toxic to everything around them, so that makes it AoE just like normal blighted rounds.
Right.
And it just is a fucking joke compared to the actual blighted rounds.
Yeah, but in that case, though, your first round wouldn't get the bonus. And
yeah, it's the ones after that.
Yeah, it's the ones after that.
But then
But
the
like
argument is
that's
still the
pretty big.
same with this build, where theoretically the first bullet should apply all the effects and the second one takes full advantage of blighted rounds, but it just doesn't work that way. And like people everywhere on every stream I've ever tuned into recently, or people have told me in my comments that armor pierce does nothing for bladed rounds because it ignores armor. But then I equip armor pierce and shoot things and I do more damage. So like I don't know where people get this information from or what the hell.
Yeah, I mean science is science.
Like I said, I truly don't understand all the math behind
I was listening to your story and forgot to keep the phone phone.
Yeah, I let my bladed rounds fall off here. And
if you put on AP and you do a bunch more damage with bladed rounds, then bladed rounds are affected by AP. Period.
I mean, there's other factors in there, and it's one mod on my piece of gear. Where I do 25% more crit damage when I have a gun with armor pierce on it. Pretty sure I did more thorough testing than that though, and it was like 10 to 15,000 more damage with AP on. It wasn't like anything drastic.
What did you give up to put on the AP though?
It's just the primary stat on the gun.
I
don't have
another similar gun that didn't have AP. Like, what was the
I have
controls
2
in
assault rifles. One is 30% critical hit damage, and one is 30% armor pierce. And they're both rolled exactly the same firepower.
Oh wow, well, that's big for science.
No, I was just doing body shots. So the critical hit doesn't matter.
Around the guys that are dying.
That would definitely say Fortress is better than the 100% crit.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly geared for the 100% crit because the gun I have to run it on comes with armor pierce, and I have the mod that makes me do 25% more.
Yeah, Fortress is just silly amazing. The tooltip says it is too. It doesn't. I don't think it's an error. It says it's like plus 43% all damage.
Yep. Wow. I kept leading that guy like terribly. Wow, we didn't even clear this spawn yet? But slacking. Is my bone shrapnel rifle? Yeah, okay. That explains some things. How have you been cheating on your damage sound?
Damn it. More of them.
Just taking advantage of this reloading mod to its fullest extent.
Oh, the moaning wind?
Yeah.
Okay, Sanctuary. You gotta go away. Big need some ammo.
I've never been in this room before. Never actually pushed this hard that I would walk into the room. You getting that?
Yeah, all the elites are dead.
Shira, there's an elevator in this lab.
Yeah, that matches our blueprints for the plant. The elevator should
And then
lead to
Pone
the heart
turned
of the
everyone else to Red Mist.
All
Here, I'll
I'm missing is some
line the guys up for you.
Oh, it isn't my bone shrapnel. Interesting.
Here they come. No one's gonna push it?
I swear half of them just vanished out of existence.
Whoa.
Oh. I killed him so fast. Tiny little space heater I have next to me in this 520 foot, like 15 foot ceiling garage. Not cutting it! also kind of want to test if alphas count as elites or not.
I'm guessing no, because they don't have a different minimap icon. But
It's
that
true.
might be wrong. Because there are non-captains that have the different minimap icon. Like this guy's an elite, right? 'Cause he's got the minimap icon.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what they classify as an elite.
I don't either. My guess was that they have a special minimap icon. That's just a guess.
I mean, that's what I would assume too. That's why I'm curious if alphas do, but just because they have 2 health bar sections, and then the only other things in the game that have them are bosses or elites.
Oh, because you care about Captain Hunter, or because you care about something else?
Because I care about when I critical hit an elite, I get like 30,000 firepower.
Oh, from what?
It is a armor mod tier 3 that I will look up and tell you in a second.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was tech romancer nonsense.
It is Kingslayer. I get 20. Oh, faded out. I think it's 22,000 firepower for critical hitting an elite. And the fact that it's on critical hit means it's like there's no ramp. So even if I fuck up or we end up with just the boss on the field for damage. Sure, buff up.
Yep, what's up?
So the way the broodmother was turned, I couldn't critical hit her.
Now it's down. And now it's back up.
Why'd I throw my turret out? Versus these little guys. There's just no need to do that. It's so overkill. Oh, my hands are going numb.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if Zahidi can't take a look
Is there
at it.
anything hidden in any of
And
these
I found a
back
pod
rooms
down
here?
here.
You saved some lives today, Outrider. I would expect nothing less
Curious
from
about
you.
the secret doors.
Statue legs.
Rats.
Oh, Marshall's armor. Is that the one I need?
I just get like 4 or 5 legendaries. No,
I
3.
just got 3.
Might have been 3. I think I got 4.
Yes, I got one of the 2.
Nice, dude. One of the 2 last things you need
Yep.
for your kung fu set.
Yep, yep.
I don't see anything in any of the rooms. You hear the alarm going off. What here?
It's just we don't stick around, so. Generally speaking.
What do we get? We got 2 guns. Ooh, I think one of those guns I've never seen before.
It's like straight up aliens in that one room with the little egg pods everywhere.
Yeah, I swapped through my burst rifle halfway through that and just damage goes through the roof.
Alright, I'm
Cannot
gonna need a minute.
compare.
Oh, I got Golem Squad now. It was on the legs.
Absolute 0. Shots inflict freeze. And it runs with Gravedigger's Frenzy. That's not a terrible rifle.
Oh, look, he's still wearing pants.
Auto variant though. Time Ripper I've seen a
crotch.
bunch of times. Then I'll look at your crotch roll area. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it's just pants with some lava over the top.
Doesn't look like it's coming out of you either. It looks like it's just like lava on, like on the back. It's just like a rug with lava on the outside of the rug. Right? Like it's not growing out of you. Like look where the back plate and the butt separate. The rock's not coming out of the guy. It's just a thin layer of rock on the outside of a rug.
Yeah, like you got a back plate carrier or something on there.
Right, like a backplate carrier with rock on it.
I like that your guy couldn't make the shoulders the same. So. Still learning how to control it.
Now it needs the helm.
Max
Need the full
health, max health, anomaly power. Pain launcher increases the number of sharks by 10. I've already seen that a bunch of times. And I just threw my wedding ring on the ground. Put my finger and shot it farther.
Oh,
fidgeting with the wedding ring.
The bottom 3 are max health. And the chest is bonus firepower.
Oh, yeah, that was 4 legendaries because we also got that too.
Bonus firepower.
So we got that, and those 2 guns. Maybe some of the most legendaries I've ever gotten out of a mission. Yeah, I got 4 that time. I think that's the most I've ever seen out of a mission. Actually, 5. I got boots also. Yeah, so I got 5 legendaries that time. That's ridiculous. Insane in the brain. Just for shits and giggles, I'll check vendors. Basically, don't ever have anything for me. But I do need new pants. I need different pants with different talents on it. I can't wait to set up this garage and everything with like a corner cam. So like when I want to get up right now and get an extension cord for the space heater, because the space heater is slightly too far away from me. Be doing shit all for me.
Sacrifice, the ability you were talking about, plus 75% weapon damage.
Outrider.
Well, it's 25% stacks 3 times on kill.
Oh,
It's on a weapon and it's called Killing Spree.
Yeah, it's called Killing Spree. So there's also one that says Dark Sacrifice. It says, during combat, your weapon drains up to 50% of your max health in exchange for 75% weapon damage.
That is currently broken, and it just lowers your damage.
Oh. That's cute.
And the name of that other town was Kingslayer, and it's 32,176 seconds. An elite enemy. It's huge.
I'm gonna be honest. If I get the kind of reindeer dragon helm or the scrotum helm, I go ahead and delete them, even if they're the right stats.
You don't like scrotum helm?
Not gonna wear the scrotum helm.
Quick.
Starting to look good now, Grim.
Yeah. Let's see this.
One extension cord.
Oh yeah, look at you. What do you look like? Look a little like Skeletor. What do you really look like though?
One space heater plugged in to said.
You look kind of like the Necrons or whatever from 40K.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Now I have a space heater on a giant cooler next to me. Well, locked in my garage. Not even locked in here.
Is, I think the marshal's gloves.
Well, exiled to my garage. Ooh, that feels good. Nice and toasty.
I'm gonna make a rad build now that we learned about how the statue set actually works, instead of what it says on the tooltip.
Well, we need to order a garage door thing for the bottom to seal up that draft. Take apart the wood stove chimney, make sure that's cleaned out from the previous owner. I think I'm doing night streams in here, run the wood stove. This damn huge garage. Or work on noise cancellation for the furnace. You guys good? Sunbone still not good.
Yep, I'm good.
Good.
Okay, I will now be putting my. Well, actually, I just need to put it near it. Never mind.
I hate every single one of these.
I'm gonna run Golem this time, not because it's good, but just because I want to do this.
Oh, fancy. I can't see! Like, you truly, when you cast that on me, you leave no eye hole. You 100% cover my head.
Ryder, sometime ago,
Unpwned
the
didn't
White
even get his
Star
head
was
covered. His
that
helmet's like,
landed
nah,
2
I'm too
miles
On his
badass
screen
with
he
my
did.
skull.
I would have sent
On
the
his
party
screen,
to
he did.
recover.
Oh.
Just not on your screen.
Oh, really?
Because neither of you are covered on my screen when I do it.
For sure on my screen, I cannot see at all.
Guess what? Peekaboo.
This first mob up here.
Didn't even
shoot 'em.
cast on me.
If you can shoot this mob, and then I'm gonna lift them up in the air with the black hole, and then shoot them again, see if you do more damage.
Okay, 31,000.
Well, I turned on my buff in between those tests too, so.
37,000? 47,000? So minimally?
It's supposed to increase your damage by 33%.
You are now Golems.
I like Golem. Golem makes my glass cannon build feel not glass cannon. His arrow was very, very high over his head. I'm not a big fan of this. But this is the mission where I use the soundtrack for my naked video.
I don't think I even have music on.
It's not music. I use the when you come over the hill. She says the people line, and then the ambient waterfall sound that I took the game sounds from is farther in this mission. There really no ads for me to kill. Guess I'll just run down my ammo then. I'm a behemoth. It's that Technomancer life though, like Techno, not Techro. I like Techro better. A Technomancer, man.
Oh yeah, my reload does 3.5 million
More
now.
bodies around the
Damn.
obelisk mechanism. Seems they were trying to activate it.
It's the dumbest thing to be proud of, I swear. A reload.
You know the like
I
old
reload
node.
really hard.
Have you seen the node like reload videos? That reminds me of. Like two detectives go in to save some hostage lady, and they just try and impress her with insanely fancy reloads, like ludicrous reloading. I just see you slamming that mag at like just all this crazy shit to reload that hard.
Why did we just assume that I would be the one in here?
Were we
But you
wrong?
can come face
Just
paint
kidding,
stuff.
because I don't do any damage. You know what I can do though? Here's a Golem.
But Golem. Also firepower buff. I hope.
Yeah.
So totally I'm casting that one. Totally I'm casting that one. Guess I'm standing in the Broodmother's thing, but she's not alive anymore and it's not doing damage. Crawler or behemoth? Can I be a behemoth coming out the ground? New dyad, thank you for the ammo. 27 rounds, some phone makes me burn 6. Think Grim has some friends, screwing up our timer, so I will kill its ads. And turn back to the behemoth. I will be sure not to keep my damage buff up, because the damage buff, you know, not important. 40% damage, who cares? Apparently I don't. Got another Broodmother on the field. 17 rounds. Elf is not what I want to be shooting at. Pretty sure the spiders don't count as creature kills, so I can't get ammo off of them.
It's weird, these little orange spiderlings appear like only on this level, right?
Very rarely, and yes, and they don't count for procs. Like, they don't give me stacks, they don't give me ammo back.
Kind of weird.
Also weird that there's no shamans in the entire endgame. When they are the true final boss of the game.
Right?
I'm glad there isn't a T15 shaman for me to fight with a timer leading me over my head. But the final boss is way easier than that shaman, unless they patched him.
Yeah. That thing in the woods still hurts a lot.
There's one of those endgame. That's the other mission I never ever do. Because you have to fight him and 3 or 4 birds at a time. And the book itself.
You guys ready to play Marco Polo?
Sure, I don't need my eyeballs to see anything.
There you go.
It'd be hilarious if it actually did make our screens go black.
Dude, see.
Can't die, but you can't see.
Or, you see the vague outlines and stuff because you have to use the force to see them.
Yeah, I mean, as it stands, my helmet has no eye holes anyways, so clearly I'm using some sort of augmented reality or heads-up display in here. Which then also runs the question of if electronics don't work on this planet because of the anomaly, how does all this crap work?
Magic.
Exactly, the force.
I mean, anomaly. Which basically just means magic.
Yep. Did I get that ad kill? Yes, I did. Brought me up to 45. And put down that. Well, I can tell a huge difference when your buff is up or not up.
Damage-wise, you mean, or?
Yeah, like one crawler almost used all my ammo, and then you put it up, and I deleted the next crawler.
Now it's up. Oh, it's so nice of you to say that, dude. It's almost like it made the last 20 hours of my wasted life worth it. All the farming.
Yeah. Looter shooters are just
Outrider.
slight addiction problems.
I love them,
Location of a pod for you.
I love looters in general, but I love Diablo too.
Should be able to take all your recorded time from all looter shooters, and when a new one comes out, you submit it, and they give you like
all the in gear.
X amount of gear.
Dude, you wasted enough of your life. Here's all the gear. Don't play our game.
It's like for every hour you get like a 5% loot bonus chance, something like that. Doesn't have to just give you the gear.
Oh right. This is kind of like a pity handicap. Like you need to obviously go outside. Here's some matches pine bonus.
I mean, a lot of people probably love it because everyone loves that kind of stuff. You know, your other game progress can help you out here and give you a little carryover. All right. Bop. I so rarely ever do this place. I don't even know the spawns. On my timesheet though, some of the ones with pillars are actually quite fast. It just feels like they take forever because of the pillar.
Hey, did I ever tell you the end of that embarrassment story about that email?
No, but we are streaming. I don't know if we want to.
No, I'll be super vague. So the person that said that they were super embarrassed apparently went off on the person they were talking to because they mistook me for someone else with a similar name, and they were like, "That guy's terrible," and blah 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 blah. But anyway, so that's where the remember we couldn't figure out like why that would be embarrassing.
Yeah, we came to the conclusion that like
story.
we'd only be embarrassed if we said bad things.
Right. Well, the guy mistook my name for a similar person's name, and anyway, that's the reason. That's the mystery of that story was the guy straight up said a bunch of really bad stuff straight to her face. and then was like, I'm an ass. It's completely a different person.
Is it though? Or is he covering his ass?
No! Shut up. I'm gonna push E. Take that.
What?
There's the pod.
I'm rude.
But it looks like the forest.
I didn't
is
say
prone
bad
to
things to your mother. I didn't
Oh, hey.
say them all.
Have I ever done this level? I don't remember that red tree.
Yeah, it eats the pod.
I've never
and
seen
then
this cutscene either.
Gets it out.
Did I just always die on this mission doing it solo or something?
Where the
I
hell
haven't
did the
gotten
pod
this
go?
far. I don't think I've gotten this far in this expedition. No, I haven't for sure.
Like I said, I rarely do this one. But it was this one, the thing with the 4 birds and the 3 health bars with the 2 lives, the thing in the woods.
I definitely haven't done this expedition.
Where it was Coliseum, or the
pretty
final
angry.
one. Like, I don't mind Coliseum, but I
But
wanted
I'm
to do
still
something
gonna need
different.
that pod.
Coliseum all the time.
I like this guy. He's super colorful.
He's got some effects going on. Damn you little spiders. Someone like half health something so I can one shot it. I got 3 bullets left in my blade round.
Oh, I'm dead from like crawlers. I gotta get my bleed health thing going.
Oh. I'll get. Oh, blighted rounds it is. Gave Unpwned enough time to stack his damage.
A little bit of armor for everybody.
I must have been out of range or something.
You didn't get it?
Yeah.
I wonder if you got a range of the damage boost too then.
Yeah, flyers. Yeah, we do. I can take flyers out even without blood rounds up.
Yeah, some armor you from close by. There you go.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I was shooting that crawler and that was crazy damage, but that couldn't have been me. You know, 700k critical hits? I'm almost critting for 1 million without special ammo with both of our buffs running. Plus, I think on Pwned's debuff on that crawler.
33% from all sources.
Yeah, all of ours combined means I can actually still do serious damage without blood rounds up. Yeah, that's impressive.
Which means if you were playing with that comp all the time, you could swap out blind rounds and some of the stuff for like other damage boosts, right?
No.
If you don't run any weapon mods or armor mods that keep blighted rounds going.
Oh, I have a singular ammo mod in for blighted rounds.
Swap that then.
Yeah.
If you weren't using blighted rounds.
But then it's still like, what the heck other skill would I put in that?
There's always more damage or armor.
No, I meant like abilities, like class abilities.
Oh. So there's all kinds of tier 2 and tier 3 just straight damage mods and stuff on armor.
Abilities 1, 2, and 3. The abilities you cast. If I wasn't running blighted rounds, what would I put in that?
Juno, I found the pod.
I don't
And
know
the
anything
beast
about
responsible for
technomancers.
missing people.
Or technomancers.
These
for
were
that
too
matter.
quick.
And that's the problem. There is nothing else. That's why I have a heal in my number 1 slot, because nothing
We
else
can
is
finally
useful.
put them to rest.
One of them puts my weapon away and takes out a magic weapon. That's ill-advised. One of them throws a grenade, which does...
Spirit Hunter rifle. People like that one, right? That's the grenade one.
I don't know Spirit Hunter off the top of my head. I don't know if I've seen that, or is that the... I don't know which one Spirit Hunter is.
Woohoo! I broke 200.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage on that map. Almost what, 600 million we put out as a group? Excuse me.
I was doing over 100 million on my my vampire guy.
Do it too, guys.
I can do it. Just not on my support guy. Well, I could do a lot more than I'm doing now because I have no build. I have almost random gear on. Because I wasn't expecting the mechanic to be completely different than the tooltip, but I will come back strong with an awesome build at some point.
Why does it say I still had a yellow there? I did not.
Cooldown.
Common power, not with power. Bonus firepower. Firepower.
I just scrap any piece that doesn't have cooldown on it.
Yeah, I was looking for a bunch of different sets, and then I got them and tried them, and then I deleted them. Still think this is best for groups, even if Blighted Rounds isn't up 24/7. Let's see, what perk will this lower damage assault rifle roll with? Probably nothing too good, to be honest.
Life on Enoch's just seeing worsening versions of complete
It'd also be like 4K lower.
that all it takes is a few good
Oof, almost 5K lower. Minefield, crematorium. Gravedigger's Frenzy. Can get deleted. Come out. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna try Fortress instead of Killing Spree. I'm gonna do it to both my guns. So if this is crap, I am useless.
Caravel must have been a fine ship in its day.
You guys good?
Yep.
Yes. 13. 1, 2 is 15. 1, 2, 3 is 18. Oh, I'm gonna have to really look at this then.
Love when Grim says yes and then continues not to press.
So you don't actually have to be the bottom tree pwn to get both of the cooldowns in the bottom tree.
Awesome.
I mean,
we've been detecting massive energy
you can
spikes
spend
in
like
insurgent
520
territory
skill
near the
points.
volcanical plant.
You could go
The
middle
last thing I
tree
can
and then
afford
spend
is
5 of
those
your 20
monsters
points and
generating
just
more
sneak down into those two abilities. Yeah, it'll take a lot of time and consideration to come up with Grim's ultimate support build.
Go, 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 go!
Sorry, I'm gonna get a sniper from all of these shots. Oh, let me go ahead and just turn that buff on. There we go.
Love when I'm throwing my ants in front of me and just eats like 6 rounds to the back of the head.
You didn't need those kills, did you?
Nope. It's just all the ways he's trying to creep up on me and damage.
Oh, you need a challenge.
You know, Fortress might actually be better. This
Might
gun
actually be
is
better?
straight up rickrolling.
Yeah,
Or you're
Fortress
being
is
better at
great.
keeping your damage buff up.
Well, that's also true.
It's also like I don't have to worry about ramp up at all. It's like... I'm frozen. I think if I can aim right, I can do this. 14 rounds left. Did it right. Ah, ha, ha, ha. What you guys doing down there? Don't punch me in the face. That's rude. I'm gonna teach you not to hit people. And then again, I'm shooting him in the face and trying to murder him, so that's kind of rude too. Eventually, one of the targets I select by RNG will be a captain. It's not even proper RNG, it's just like whatever's closest to my aimer I was deciding to shoot there. Unpwned, man. I am shooting at like little outlines and some pixels in between all those effects. But we're dead.
And the weapon leech isn't bad. It's not unwanted.
It's never unwanted.
Do you gain life other than weapon leech?
Oh, yeah. Techromancers are a mix of skill and weapon leech. That's why, like, we're so survivable for how class can we are, because everything I put the status effect on with every single shot. Ooh, I let my blade around, it's going cool now. So like if I shoot a group of 20 dudes and put status effect on every single one of the AoE, like my health is ping pong. Full empty, full empty. Well, I couldn't hit that guy. Well, if our opponent wants to suck them all up, I mean, I will switch back to my bone shrapnel. And then if we're gonna fight one level heavy here, I can use this. Should I tell them that any lever
There's an elevator in this lab.
with the cutscene after it they can do, because the cutscene resets it, not the lever, but it's fine. You unpwned. What the heck up? You kill them all? Be the primo unpwned. Good AoE though. Not a fan of Sanctuary. Wear off? Yes, it did. Wow, I didn't get that one either. Oh well. What happens when your teammates actually start doing damage? Your blood around goes on CD. Finishing these bastards. This guy's gonna drop 6 legendaries. Let's see.
Suppose we got time. I knew you were gonna roll when you get your time.
All I'm missing is some
It's your meta
music.
style. That's what meta style do.
Yup.
Whatever that thing is, that's just
3 million AoE. That's still impressive.
Whoa.
From a weapon reload.
Quite nice.
1 second CD there.
8 seconds, but I gotta do a full rotation in order to get my buff set to do that, and it works out perfectly. The whole time I'm punching for 800k.
Yeah.
Let me go and turn that damage boost on. There you go.
Just pause everything I'm doing and wait for everything to come back into existence. I still think that it's anti-team play to not let us shoot them while they're being sucked in.
Right.
And it's just another negative experience in a video game, which I tend to try and get rid of, especially in a game like this. It's like the only negatives I think of video games should be things you want to penalize. You should never want to penalize team play.
Makes sense.
I'm sure you sort of feel the same way with your spikes. I just want to be able to use them and not fuck the whole team over.
I feel bad all the time.
It's just
This
really
is the
bad.
last guy in this set.
I'm gonna put her out of existence in the very beginning of the shooter.
Okay.
Just to debug it.
There you go. I'm gonna spike at the last second with my 1 damage spike. Now! No, missed it.
It's like Grimm's one damage spike or Dig's 1.3 million crits. What are the odds?
Yeah,
What are the...
on my spike, yeah, I can hit it.
When you said you were gonna do it, I changed to ads. I was like, I'll give him a chance.
It's hard when you have 1 damage. You gotta get that thing. It's like that, oh, you know that game where you gotta press the button as the light comes around?
Yeah. It's not even just that. It's
Shira,
I have to
about those
leave
energy
it at
spikes.
enough HP for you
The
to be able to
insurgents
kill
have
it
a
one
functioning
shot
power cell down here.
What did you do
without me
It's
killing it with
disabled.
one shot after
Outrider
that.
I'll see if Zahidi
Going
can't take
from
a
like
look.
a
Granted.
Then I found a
800,000
pod down
damage
here.
spike to like
You
a
saved some lives
2,000
today,
damage
Outrider.
spike.
I would expect nothing less.
But that's
from
what I
you.
mean. If I leave it at a million HP, you have no way of one-shotting it, and I can one-shot it the next shot. You never even get a chance to press the button.
You get it?
No, dang. So I need the gloves.
You got a belt.
Belt.
There's like a belt. The picture was literally a belt.
No belts in this game.
I understand
No
it
one
was
wears belts in
pants,
this world.
but the picture was a belt.
It is called a waistcloth.
It's a waistcloth and the picture's a belt. I don't know what to tell you.
That's culturally insensitive.
I hope it is just a belt. Sitting there just skivvies, it's just a belt.
Culturally insensitive to barbarians.
Guy was running around in tribal wear.
What was that from? I don't remember. Was that in this game or something else?
Yeah, it was this game. It was I think it was when you first reached your pyro.
Okay.
I can't remember. One of your characters was in like full tribal gear.
Like a tiki mask on, I forgot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I recall now.
Alright, I now have the 3-piece bonus set for this, so
Congrats, man.
4 of the mobs.
You
are gonna
enjoying the
share
game yet?
anomaly and weapon damage when I pull them in.
Nice.
Message retracted. Just got level 20 and you retracted the message. Fine then. I'll pretend like you didn't say it. Long range, cooldown, bleach. Power, long range. Firepower, cooldown, long range, bonus firepower. Herald after bullet. Oh, thank you. Right stats, extra. I need better
There's
pants.
a few more viewers tonight on the stream than normal. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we peaked at 20, I think.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's. I don't always tag my live streams. I meant to hit level 20 today, stupid sponsor. I got you, man. It's all
I think we
good.
should just keep streaming every Monday and have it be a regular thing.
I want to stream more, but yes.
Says the guy who
Caribou must have been a fine ship.
may be going on call soon. It's not really conducive to streaming or having to disappear no notice. Oh well.
But so every stream, there's no way to pre-tag streams, even if I reuse settings from previous streams that I tagged, it clears them all, and sometimes I just forget to do it.
Of complete inhumanity.
And like, there's a drastic difference.
All it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
Right.
For like being a smaller streamer, like the difference between 2 or just myself. 7, 10. Hot games, like, in like 30, 40. Not even like crazy tagging, it's literally minimal tagging. What am I doing? I'm trying to improve this. Just for shits and giggles. What do we got? Fucking resistance, icebreaker. Yeah, sure. Yeah, deleted. Boop. Why'd it change from hit to go? Doesn't make sense to me. What? Hit to go.
These pants had the power assimilation mod on it.
Oh, I got you.
Anomaly
They're-
power per elite on the field now,
Yeah, my spell check does a bunch of random stuff too.
which could be nuts for certain maps.
What does it do? I didn't hear you.
11,000 anomaly power per elite on the battlefield.
Ah, yes. I've seen. I think there's one of those for firepower too, and I always look at it and I'm like, eh. But then I think of the Pack Street Boys, and I'm like,
Streets packs. Alright.
Well, I'm trading out 25% increased damage to targets that are bleeding for this, so I think it will be better.
kinda.
We're back again.
I need better pants so I can roll off the bottom town, or get rid of my talent. Useless half.
Alright, let's get it.
I had someone in that video game ask me, "Well, what's the 5% you're missing?"
Of a strange rock formation
Do I
in
just
the
tell
desert
him I
looks
said that
alien
to get
even
people
for
off my
Enoch.
back?
I suspect it might be the remains of a meteorite.
He's just
that
literally
crashed a long
covering
time
my
ago.
ass.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
retrieve
just be
samples from
honest
those
about that. Be like, I just assume. I just assume that I'm not perfect.
Exactly.
There's at least 5% not perfect with what I do always. As a general rule, I'm at least 5% not perfect.
I know there's a few things, like that one mod talent.
Looks
See what
like
you
the
think for
Pharaohs
half my
built a
guns.
camp in the impact crater.
Then there's all the armor rolls. And I could have like a 96,000 firepower rifle. And in general, my guns are just shit. They have
Put on the
wasted
beret.
stats.
Right, that was the end of that thought.
Oh, good. But what about your beret?
I think I should put on the beret, just because none of the rest of my gear makes any sense right now anyway. I might as well just put on the beret just to complete the ridiculousness of this ensemble.
Yeah, it's pretty good low level. Blighted turret, when you unlock it though, when you get to the final node on your skill tree, top tree, if that's what you're running.
Berets. And I was shaving my beret, you know, because they come like super fluffy. I don't know if you've ever seen a non-shaven beret. I don't know why you would, because they're all shaved, like in the movies, like in the tooltip here. They come super fuzzy, like a wool hat.
I said I had a super fuzzy beret that I got military camp, but I was sent there by the state. Would you believe me?
Yeah.
Okay, well then yes, I have one, and it's
everything about that story.
it's from a military camp that is no longer open and got closed for child abuse.
Hopefully emotional abuse.
There was some mix in there, like not letting us eat and all the other stuff. On the shit, it was a fucked up place. Like day one, some kid just bashed another kid's head in with a rock. I was like, well, I belong here. I am a wise, smart ass in class. Like every other person there was like juvenile delinquent. Bunker Hill Military Camp in Georgia.
It's an alternative school for being just for taking class.
It was like a 4 or 5 month, it wasn't school, it was straight up like, they'd wake us up at like 4 in the fucking morning and drill us till we like couldn't fucking walk anymore, then some days we get one meal. Wipe our own ass with like leaves because they wouldn't put toilet paper out, like it was a fucked up place. And like, it was just beating the crap out of us. Some of it was fun, like the shooting was fun, archery was fun. Getting in trouble sucked, that's for sure. And then like they found stuff from nearby camps in people's fucking lockers. That wasn't fun. It's hilarious watching grown adults make fun of kids though.
Food camp's kind of like that.
Exactly.
Kids are 18 and instructors are generally a lot older.
Yeah, we were quite young. Some of the kids. There were teenagers there as well, but I was in between middle school and high school for me.
Okay.
I was also like the only kid there that knew how to swim really well, so like I was just in my own swim class. And the guy would be like, here, take this log and just go swim across the lake. They taught me a bunch of lifeguard stuff too, which was cool. I still roll up ropes and extension cords and all that shit the way I was taught there. For rolling up the rope for the life thingies you throw out. Life preservers?
Preservers, yeah. Preservers.
He was a cool guy. He wasn't... So apparently a lot of the staff there were ex-military and or other things of that nature.
I feel like that went without saying when you started telling the story.
Yeah. And like they would play paintball with us, but they'd all be in like full fucking camo and ghillie suits and shit, hiding out in the woods and just like they were shooting at us. We had no fucking idea where it's coming from. It's a terrible experience. Was not surprised when it got shut down a few years later. It taught me one thing, and that was when to shut my goddamn mouth. That was it.
That's actually a valuable life skill, though.
Yep. How do you unlock the second mod slot? My bad, I'm sitting here talking. Now let's do mod slot, unlock second mod slot. Oh, on weapons and stuff, or weapons and armor, all purples have a second mod slot, and same with legendaries. Blues only have one. I mean, we got...
That is part of military, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't eat much anyways, because I'm not a fan of grits and all the other fucking garbage, so I'd occasionally eat bread.
Oh man, I hated grits when I went to boot camp, and by the end I loved grits. To this day I love grits. Brown sugar.
I don't think that we didn't have brown. I don't think anything they gave us was high quality, and I know at one point there was a huge food poisoning outbreak, and they like had to set up a little fucking tent camp when people from outside the camp came in to take care of kids. Also, I've never seen so many gnats in my life, and I would never ever move to Georgia nor live in Georgia ever again. They'll take like a fucking paper cut and make it a wound like all the way around your arm. Absolutely disgusting. Like the worst part was like you couldn't do anything about it because they're like drilling you, and you're just watching a bunch of bugs like eat your arm away. I literally got none of my tendencies out of me other than when to shut up. Like I still held detention records in high school and other stuff after that.
Reeks of monsters.
I could keep my mouth shut.
It is a type of self-control, man. It's gotta feel like self-control feels good.
I mean, I learned it in like the first 5 minutes, but I watched it get bashed like his head, and I was like, hey, I'm keeping my mouth shut. All these people here are way worse than I am. I was like,
you're gonna keep your mouth shut because the instructors like this.
Oh, there's that on top of that also, but like,
yeah.
I just immediately learned that I am not at home here.
You don't pound people for no reason.
I was like, I was a bully verbally. I never was physical with anyone or like some they were just straight up juvenile, like delinquents, like just there instead of being in a freaking juvenile center.
Someone said something. I was watching an interview today, and there was this police officer, and they were talking about recidivism rates in after juvenile detention, and he said something like some 14 to 16-year-olds are beyond, or what do they call it? Not redemption, but what's the justice DOJ word for it?
I don't know.
Rehabilitation? Yeah, rehabilitation. He said some 14 to 16-year-olds are beyond rehabilitation, and the crowd's like, boo! And he's like, alright, people that don't know anything. He was like, I have a 14-year-old, this is not an example. I have a 14-year-old right now that has had 65 major incidents or run-ins with police that have required, reports to be done. And then he read like all the assaults this guy's done, like 2 attempted murders, and he's like, I mean, you think he can be rehabilitated? Like, if I told you he was rehabilitated at some point in the future, how many of you,
by monsters.
how many of you would have security at your house?
And plenty of rock samples for you to play.
I mean, it's the truth. And like you look at history, it's only very recently that like that age considered adultish.
Oh, yeah.
And like in of course history, some 6-year-olds have done some really fucked up shit.
Ronin's Amigasa?
I don't even have. Is that armor?
Oh man, you want to be culturally insensitive. Look at this one.
Good now.
He's got like the rice patty straw hat.
Oh yeah, I've got that. An anomaly hat. I think it looks actually really cool.
Yes, I got the gloves.
I think that's like the first legend I ever got. Nice.
That's the last piece you needed?
Yeah, the gloves I needed.
Nice, dude.
Alright, now I get to test this.
Shooting you in your skeletor eye holes.
Funnest part about that camp was when they did the inspection, they made us clean everything spotless. They gave us all toilet paper. They like fixed everything that was wrong with the place.
Caravel must have
This is
been a fine
stupid.
ship.
Look stupid. Sham.
It is anomaly power. Critical shots increase your anomaly power by 20,000.
What we got here? Garbage, garbage,
Wow,
garbage, garbage, garbage,
that's-
garbage. This actually might not be garbage. Double on burst fire. It's 82. I mean, it's not going to roll anywhere near high enough.
not
It's not like an
terrible.
87 or 89 blue. But I'll fuck with it just to see what it rolls with.
Some gloves together to make it work.
I was looking for something to goof off with. The game's kind of easy. You just left the game. Jeez.
Or I get to crash. That works too.
We kind of interrupted your fuzzy hat story. Saying that yes, I actually have seen a fuzzy hat.
Oh,
And yes, I actually have one.
I had no fuzzy hat, sorry. But I was only going to make a single comment, which was I went through 3 berets, shaving them and tearing giant holes in the top before I figured out how you're supposed to shave a beret.
Because I know
Very easy to tear them.
you joke around with that story with Volk talking about how you're not supposed to shave them. They tell you in the manual. And like, I think at one of your formations or whatever, one of your, like, a bunch of people had super fuzzy fucking hats.
The U.S. Army said not that you were not to shave your berets, but that it did not require you to shave it. Like, no regulation requires you to shave this beret, and they were not going to pay for replacements.
Yes, that's what you said.
And everyone knew that that was a joke, except for this one major who happened to be my peer and trying very carefully to not say anything really bad.
You don't have to go any farther than that.
This individual had
Outrider.
serious learning disabilities and was in college for 7 years to get a 4-year engineering degree, and I think they just eventually passed him to get him out of the college. how he got into college is beyond anyone.
Outrider, you gave me the opportunity.
So he had some deficits. We'll just say he had some deficits. That's the guy that didn't shave it. Just kind of came in looking like the Swedish chef with a giant fuzzy beret on top of his head.
Good.
It was like a big ball almost. It was so crazy.
Are you coming back, Compound?
Yup.
Chem plant, Heart of the Wild, Scorched
Had to
Lands.
restart Steam all the way though.
Know what he was spamming, but he ain't spamming it no more.
He was spamming cock. It was actually pretty good artwork there.
It's interesting because things like that in chat only work if you have it at default. So I have my chat window pulled out, separated, and it's bigger than normal. So it was just like a bunch of fucking gibberish to me. I was I know what these are in other streams, so I get it.
It was letter art. Yeah, it was kind of, it was pretty well done. Actually, it was well done.
Is it just the word, or was it the?
Yeah, just the word cock. Yeah, it's well done. The art of it was pretty good.
I've seen a few decent ones.
Okay, well,
There's actually, those are easy to moderate. I just guess I haven't taken that step yet. Because you can just copy and paste those characters that everyone uses for those arts. The filter.
oh really?
Because the filter on YouTube even does partial words. Like if I put cock in there. Cockbat.
But maybe, dude, maybe that made that guy's day. Like maybe
It's possible.
maybe he just really needed to express himself. Just get that out there, you know? Maybe, you know, maybe now that everyone's seen it, we've talked about it for way longer than we should have. Maybe that, like, completely made his week or something. Maybe he was having a bad week. Maybe he needed that. Cooldown reduction.
No, hold on.
28 seconds.
I say yes.
I say abort.
I just need one mod.
It's getting quite cold in here, but that like 2-week period where I had 0 heat in the other office in the middle of winter was way colder. Starting to lose feeling in my hands.
Lost connection while editing gear. What?
That's happened to me before.
Gotta be on your end though, right? Because Rim's not DCing from me.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
It happened to me while I was solo. Disconnected while editing gear.
Size do I have to come on? Ah, right there.
But it says it
Got
just
it.
says message deleted on my screen now.
Yeah, but I have the option to view deleted message.
Oh, okay.
And I was just curious what like the default size for this.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm missing a little bit of anomaly power, but I'll fix it later.
All right.
As you see you're watching my stream, right, Krim? That's what it looked like to me when he started spamming it. Straight up Jew.
I can't. I'm looking at your screen. Oh, now I see it. Oh, yeah. That's not nearly as cool.
I
I feel like he worked hard on it.
I was
Or,
like,
you know, at least copy and pasted it from somewhere.
you probably honestly could have got away with it if you did it once. Because I would never have bothered to figure it out. But like, you just started spamming. I'm just gonna block you.
The baby.
The more interesting part is I think the way
from that
you...
dinosaur show?
I mean, that is one place where that's from.
I'm the baby.
Yeah. That's
Well,
an
I
old one.
mean, it's the icon, not the name. It's the icon from that show. I can't tell. It's so small on my screen.
I don't think so. But I think the way chat bans work in
We've been
YouTube
detecting
is I
massive
hide
energy
them.
spikes in
And I
insurgent
don't think
territory
they
near the
know.
old chemical plant. The last thing I can afford is those monsters
It's still be
generating
spamming?
more power. I need you to disable their
But I
operation.
don't know 100%.
Push your way through the slums, reach that chemical plant,
All right,
and
let's do
terminate
this.
any
Let's do
bastard
some
you
actual
find.
gaming.
We've been doing all night.
I'm gonna test my full rotation
Like
on the
last
first
10-15 minutes.
on that first heavy that spawns.
It's been entertaining, chat.
That's true.
I'm not getting
insane. I don't
sniper.
know about you guys.
We got to learn some things about me. And about how a grown ex-military man can abuse the shoulder. With no remorse whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised in the slightest.
I mean, for me, all in all, it wasn't a terrible time. A lot of people had a lot worse, so I was just like sat there and kept my mouth shut. The swimming instructor to even sneak me out when we played Magic together. Till the head of the camp walked in one day and this was like, go to your cabin. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. I mean, I'm thankful for everyone that I served with, to be honest. It wasn't easy, and people dealt with it, you know, in better ways and worse ways, but even the people that dealt with it in the worst ways, like, I'm not judging them, because it wasn't easy, some of the things we had to do and go through, but I'm gonna say this, there were some straight psychopaths there, and I was thankful they were there. Because in moments like that, you don't mind having a psychopath on your side. But we would not hang out in other circumstances, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not letting you watch my kids, that's for sure.
I am not getting any kills. That is my blood rounds on CD. I tried to kill like 7 guys in there. Failed miserably. Stat pad away, I'm honed. This is your chance.
This is your moment to shine.
Entire room, this big room with me with no blood running. Just got me and this one captain out here by himself. Get my like 1.5 million every burst off, shooting him in the head over and over again.
$4.2 million on that one.
Well, they also taught us all the parade stuff, so I know how to do all that stuff still.
Do you really?
Yep. All your marches, all your about faces, all your left rights, all the footwork, all shenanigans. Yep.
Oh, right. Oh.
Never forgot it. Still do it.
Oh. About face. Face. Holy fuck.
So
Had
a
to
whole
learn
bunch of
all that as a
hours just
cadet
standing at
and
parade
never
rest
do it
all the
again.
time. They made us unit for the end for all the parents. Or for which parents showed up, that is.
I imagine there were some dads missing.
It's a lot. For how many kids were there? Of course, not as many parents as you probably should be now that I look back on that.
I mean, that's isolate some of the problems for you right there.
Yeah. My mother still jokes around at the age of 7 I was body snatched and swapped out with someone else. So I went from an angel to the most problematic child in the world. Overnight. So on my 7th birthday I just woke up a different child.
Maybe aliens.
No idea. Just jokes around about it. It's like you were the best baby, the best everything, and then you turned 7. Came out of your bedroom, a monster. I was like, okay.
Shira, there's an elevator.
Elevators should lead to the heart of the facility.
Do not sanctuary. Sanctuary not accepted here. I refund your sanctuary. Holy CC Batman. One of these guys has got some. Am I really not gonna kill this fucker? Nope. That dude took every blood round I had to the face and still didn't die. Assuming they have like a stone skin on or some crap.
What they were saying about you.
Alright. I was like, oh yeah, it gives it to everyone, not just my ally. I'm trying to think, has there ever been a bug like that? I don't think I've come across that one.
Whoa.
No, like, you give us stone skin, but it gives all the enemies stone skin too.
I don't think so.
Where is this guy? He's like invisible on my screen. There he is. I've seen a lot of countless bugs, but I don't think there's ever been that many wires crossed.
You better hurry.
All I'm missing is some elevators.
Should be fine.
Whatever that thing is, that's just safety.
Press the switch.
Whoa.
Throw turret, kill the little guy for stacks, turn to the left guy so it hits the middle guy as well. Hitting the middle guy does not hit the both right and left guy for whatever stupid reason in this game. Weird little thing on that spawn. Maybe I've done this mission too many times to know all these little things. And then again, if I put that 50% increased AoE range on the blighted rounds, I wonder just how big it could get, because then I could probably hit both targets. Would the AoE damage over the course of a mission really be worth it or not? If my opponent wants to make me waste rounds, I will turn and flop back at you.
Let me go ahead and turn that buff on. That'd be nice. There you go.
You can just like macro my turret though, so it's just 100% uptime. 9.5 seconds, I just throw it. I like never ever go around the right side of this pole. I think that might be the first time I've ever done that. Are you gonna suck him in again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll hold off with kill ads. Let me know when you're buffed up here after he does whatever he does to this thing.
It'll be up.
1, 2,
What's up now?
3. Throw my turret. I saw 2.3, I think there. 2 something. They were overlapping on each other.
Nice, nice. That seemed pretty professional. Well coordinated, old 1-2.
Yeah, teamwork wise, I could do better with my finding a crit spot. For whatever reason, last week I just been struggling to hit them. I can only get like 1 or 2 crits out of my burst.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if
Outrider
Zahidi can't take a look at it.
Access granted.
And I found a
I've
pod
been
down
at a
here.
million drop
You
pod
saved some lives
resources
today,
for
Outrider.
all night.
I would expect nothing less from you.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've
Feel bad
been
about
there
that.
for like 100 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I should have bought some stuff and broke it down.
Sooner than later, at the rate I'm going, I'm gonna be at 99999.
All the resources too.
Moment of truth.
Probably not iron, and because they'll upgrade everything just for shits.
Right. Oh, that's good. Well, 181.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Climbed up just a bit. I lost like 23,000 anomaly power though because I don't have the right armor.
Oh yeah.
Those gloves have health on them of all things.
Let's say I burned someone, explosive barreled someone, and injured something with a shotgun and grenade somehow.
Shotgun.
You guys really need to clean up your.
I'm looking at your screen now. Let's see. What bone shrapnel damage? Yeah, that's fair. Deadly disturbance? Well, I don't even know what deadly disturbance is. What's that?
The mod, Deadly Disturbance.
Critical shots activate an unstable anomaly effect. Oh, that's
That's
one where
your
crits do get
imploder,
explosions. Yeah, it's the imploder.
Or you said it's the #1, but Bone Shrapnel did more. You're
So
not
bone
critting much in
shrapnel's-
there.
Bone shrapnel's on my pistol. And deadly disturbance is on the gun, so I was swapping back and forth.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Heals the most. E by a little bit, but Unpwn not far behind at all. Actually, no. Unpwn's top. Healing cost. Interesting. What did we get? Six. All skis. Yeah. Ball sack helmet. Dragon helmet. Hood. Still pants. Those are max health. I keep seeing the 2 that I want. Oh, yawn.
All I need is the helm. I'll be a full golem, man.
Man of the golem.
You think the golem head is just enormous to fit the rest of his body? Probably not.
Probably not. I don't think I've ever seen the golem head. I don't know if Unpwn showed it to me or not.
Pone, did you ever get the golem head?
Let me look.
Statue head. If you do have it, put that on with the statue torso so we can see them together.
Go stand inside Grim.
Zahidi told us that
about the caravan.
Sounds not okay.
Whatever happens now.
There we go.
Oh. That doesn't look too bad. Looks a little more organic than my my weird kind of robotic ant head.
I found some random dude just smeared his blood all over my face, and I'm like, yep, this is it.
This is the one. At last.
And then I got slightly embarrassed, so I put a hood over it. But inside, I like it, so it's fine.
I'm ready to roll. So let me check my stash real quick to make sure my staff isn't overflowing. Nah, we're super good to hook on the stash. Alright.
Man, oh man, is it getting chilly in here real fast.
Ryder, I caught sight of a strange rock formation in the desert that looks alien, even for Enoch. I suspect it might be the remains of a meteorite that crashed a long
let's
time
really
ago.
push for gold this
if you
time.
retrieve samples from those rocks, perhaps we could better understand
Did you
what
guys have a
happened.
bad experience here or something?
No. I just meant as opposed to every other run tonight. It's like this time we could get gold.
Still not sure why you hate this place so much.
I hear it's actually almost impossible to get gold.
To camp in the impact crater.
I heard that on Reddit.
I've heard that a few times on it. For a while I heard it was impossible to get past like world tier 5 or 6. Not even end game, just like campaign too hard.
World tier 10 just with a single mod on your weapon. No, I mean, I guess you have to have the good mod.
I mean, Bone and I finished the campaign at T14. Without rolling it back a single time. But it's also why immediately we went to Expedition Tier 9 when we were in fully built purple builds. Once we hit end game.
You'd have to be to finish the campaign at 14.
And we actually had to back out and roll back the campaign for the final boss a few times so we could try and regear and try different builds. Because once you're in there, you're actually locked in there. There's no way to leave.
I like how the reality of the story is that either one of you would have knocked it down just to finish the campaign faster. Since you're playing together, like neither one of you will admit to the other one that you would have knocked the level down.
I take offense to that. I have never done that. On my first playthrough of any game. Or if I commit, before I commit to the max difficulty, I do it. Now there is instability. If there's things that are unstable or not fair about the hardest difficulty, I could knock it down. Like Metro Exodus, my blind playthrough, I tried on the hardest difficulty, but there's no save points, and the game wasn't stable enough, and it would randomly crash, and I would lose like 3 hours of progress on live stream and stuff. And I was like, and we're knocking this back. Got through the first like 2 maps, and then it started happening, and I was like, and a big old bag of nope sticks. It wasn't even live streams, it was Let's Plays, so it was like super hard to be what am I looking for here? Words are failing me again.
There's a lot going on the screen too.
Like when a story is trying to be like continuous and coherent. Okay, not that. Like if you were telling an episodic thing and you skipped an episode, what would... That's... but it... I don't know. It's fine, fuck it. Word's gone. It's irrelevant to the story anyways.
Continuity?
Yeah.
Is that really the word you were looking for?
Not exactly, but like it does fit in that place kind of, sort of.
And there's contiguous, that's things that sit in an order, like episodes is contiguous. And when I said continuity and you were like, yeah, I was like, I'm ambiguous for, like, I got it on the first go.
Is that, when you plugged it into the sentence, it's not the greatest sounding word. I was basically just trying to tell the story and play the game in order, not jump around all over the place because of losing progress. Very few games though. I rolled back.
There's another word like continuous, it's like flow. Yeah, I don't have it at the moment, so now I'm dealing with birds, so I'm not going to get the word. Bird is the word.
One of those Family Guy episodes that'll never leave me.
Pops up.
I don't think like any other game. I mean, probably earlier in my life I've done it. But I think like after my Dark Souls experiences, I just never did it again. That game didn't give you an option. And like I really fell in love with that series. Trying to remove the birds. I know there's a bunch of leads, but
there's a little bit of armor for you. I'm about to be down, I think. We'll see.
feels almost off city if you really knew it.
Damage is up.
Also in that game it like changed a whole bunch of things and it made it so there was no tool tips or UI or interactive markers. And it was a game I've never played before, so like it was really over the top difficult for that. I was in my key binding so much. And like I'd never played any other ones, so I didn't know like how looter shooty it was. I must have missed so much crap. No interact buttons or highlights. Got a lot of comments on that series that people were surprised that I got the ending I got on my first playthrough.
Why is that?
There's a lot of instances in that game where if you check your fire or like there's people that would normally be enemies but they don't engage you right away, that they actually like have different storylines and different things and different interactions rather than just fighting them. I didn't know that going into it, but it was one of those weird little games where I was like, yeah, I would always just like check my fire and wait for them to fire first, and like I didn't kill anyone in that situation. It just leads to a different ending if you're not like total murder everybody.
If you're not a murder hobo.
It's like you'll see enemies at range. It's like a super hard game where you get like one tap. And doing that's very risky. And people were surprised because I played the whole game no stealth at all. Like I did murder everyone I could, but I still didn't kill all those types of people. And they were like, I don't think I've ever seen someone do a loud playthrough and get one of these bad endings. Two in the brood are already dead, or is she just sitting down here? Just in a hole. She's dead.
We were having a 1v1 boxing match.
I found a pod down here guarded by monsters. I've secured it.
Oh, we got gold in that one.
Samples for you to
I know.
play with.
It's weird.
That's weird.
I can't wait to run the test.
Guys.
Strange
I think
that
we're all
monsters
hacking
are
up.
interested in the
It's
pod.
out on card.
Perhaps they're drawn to the
I
honey
don't
from
think
the
anyone can do that.
Well, I mean, if he posts a screenshot.
Oh, my resources?
Yeah, I mean, that first week and a half. It was...
If you've never completed T15 on gold, you don't know that it gives you 1 billion of every resource.
It's just hilarious. It's like 2 or 3 video I posted.
In defense of all the haters out there.
They ban all you fucking hackers. No, they're not going to ban hackers in this game. They're just going to put cheater across your damn UI screen. What the devs said how they would handle it.
Oh, I had forgotten about that. Do you think that's actually true? Do you think they actually did that to people?
Probably. I mean, other games have done that. It used to be more common back in the day where they'd make like people who pirated the game or something have some weird bug or graphics glitch or some nonsense, and then they'd like report it, and people would be like, guess what, bro? That means you pirated the game, and then they would never respond. I'm okay with public shame.
That one's appropriate.
I mean, it's not a PvP game, so like, why ban people? If people want to cheat, they can cheat. They'll get tagged with it. It's like whatever, you know. Not really. Unless like you're trolling or crashing other people's games somehow.
Yeah, you don't have a game where like the entire game is based around the dark zone. People are flying around like Superman getting 24-hour suspensions. No like heinous, outrageous bullshit. Dereliction of everything resembling responsibility. Like, what was that company? The EA?
It might have been Ubisoft in The Division.
Yeah, Ubisoft. That's right. Those sons of bitches.
Yeah, Ubisoft doesn't have the best track.
A joke.
I was surprised that Massive took that approach.
Like, instantly destroyed the validity of their game.
One Outriders Techromancer build nearly breaks the game. See what this new was. Based on the picture, it's...
I'm ready. Unclaimed rewards.
Wait a sec. I think the most OP build in the game is a stat necromancer.
Oh yeah.
Why would it be Technomancer? Do they even have any melee nodes in their skill tree?
Oh,
yeah, we have a ton, and we do AoE multiple stats. But
that was gonna be my next thing to try after this.
Gotta make every melee build.
Well, I mean, he gets an AoE freeze and toxic with melee. Like, that's OP. And it automatically puts vulnerability on him at an increased efficiency. It's nuts.
it's weird how like every article like that, and they didn't post any damage or anything. They're like, you should be able to beast tier 15 solo, and they spin it off as like that's a good thing and an accomplishment. I was like, T15 solo is raffles not easy. Sorry to you guys that struggle with it, but it's easy.
So you're gonna do before you do the Technomancer button, you should get your shooty build up.
Oh, I will. I got a good plan for that.
So we can do gold Eye of the Storm and post our best time.
I just want someone to beat me on damage. Then I'll probably retire.
I was beat you on damage before.
I got something I need a hand with. Some inbred bandits have taken the road between Trench and Dead Rock.
What do you mean not legitimate?
They were just robbing.
I'm running around with an LMG with like garbage rounds on it because I got finally bored of playing the game with a burst rifle.
I can't have that shit on my doorstep.
Sitting there watching cutscenes because I'm like losing it. It's late.
Okay, I'm not gonna be friendly with the black holes this time. I'm just gonna go for damage.
That's fine.
If I block your shots, oopsie.
I've told you guys from the beginning, don't play around me. Like, you play your build and I'll shift it. And we're all here to damage each other. I'm also still running Fortress on all my guns, weirdly enough.
It's good for everything.
I mean, I only do one kind of damage, so. I'll give you a description. Thank you guys for support. If those are from the stream. Unfortunately, YouTube does not have a distinction of stream end or...
We got a runner. He's leaving.
Yeah, I mean, he just witnessed what? bag of nope sticks. I was talking. There's no description between subs from video or subs from stream on YouTube, unfortunately. Head, throw that out for the damage bonus. That's what I should be doing. Make that runner. Component up top doing shenanigans with the big spawns. I don't play on Pwn. Ooh, that guy was hefty. Or must not be keeping his damage bonus up. Where the hell does head go? Question mark? Wait for Unpwned to just camp the levers. Like, I'll fucking get ahead of dig.
Like I've wandered into some maniac's idea.
Do you think if I rewrote all their toolkits so they made the proper English, they would change it in the game?
Probably not. But maybe?
I think probably not as well.
You'd have to get in contact with them somehow. Also have to, like, know how to do that again.
I don't know, I mean, right to I just need to send them a Word document.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
All their tooltips next to English tooltips.
I don't mean this is offense to them, it's a joke, but they would have to understand it. So you'd have to write it in, or at least a big header in Polish.
Oh, no, I bet you they also those in European countries, they just...
Again, it's a joke. Based on their translation.
Yeah, I mean, based on their shitty tooltips, some of them obviously don't speak English, but I mean, I think enough of them do.
Don't let my bladed rounds run out.
I don't care what English speaking country you come from, that does not say that they have.
I agree.
It's not like, well, that's Polish English. No.
That's Polish English.
It's not. It's no English speaking. I mean, I'm getting shot by everybody. I'm a little out of.
They have one of the languages that they're like, we don't have a lot of the same words. Is that why? If they just like plugged it into a translator?
Yes, that's true, yeah. Yeah, because English comes from a mix of, like, you know, Germanic languages, Spanish, and Latin. Spanish, predominantly Latin. And a little bit of French. I could just, like, look for these languages. French, German, and Spanish, like combined. It's the native language of England, Gaelic, which has no words in common. But, you know, modern English is a combination of at least 3 languages.
Yep. Yeah, no one knows where the word dog came from. Do you think he did it on Pwn?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not exactly a fair contest. I'm sitting here buffing only digs damage.
Your pass is clear.
With support.
Where do these bandits come from anyway?
They were
fair.
I was spamming black hole every time it was up instead of being precise.
whatever the loot we got out of was fucking trash.
Wow.
Sucked all that loot up in your black hole and just spit out garbage.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 0 legendaries.
Yeah, we did get one map where I got 6, so kind of 1 in 4 chance. We're kind of owed a few. So close.
I can switch off my support build, Pone. You can have a better contest.
Okay, if you can bring another damage build in here and actually play it, that'll subtract from his and mine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can do over 100 million with the bleed build currently.
Yeah, and lower the resistances, please.
Actually, kind of need to check on the babies though.
No, it's usually past when you stay on, but
yeah.
It is late. Damn.
I think we should all go out in style and high five to get the achievement for Dig, since we know he wants it.
How do you even do emotes in this game?
Here's the high five. Wham!
Yeah, what's the emote button?
It's V, I think. I mean, it's on my gamepad, so I don't know, but I think it's V.
I don't even have high five.
Why not?
I think you have to customize these, so I will.
I don't think I customized high five.
I probably changed mine.
Or did Pone?
Emote.
Do you have salute?
So I'm putting high five on my bar. Okay. You guys are ready for high five.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. In sync, complete. Alright, boys. I gotta bounce, but it's been good.
It's a fun night. Appreciate it.
Good runs indeed. Got all the golds. Finished the support build tonight. We beat Eye of the Storm tonight for the first time. This was a huge night. We got a ton of legendaries, like 30 or 40. I got a ton.
We got 5 from just that one run.
Yeah, one run was like 5. And now I'm gonna go, because I have no build right now for the support. So now that, and we learned that the statue set doesn't work at all like the tooltip says, but we learned how it does work. So now I'm gonna build a whole new build based around the way it actually works. Maybe shout at Cowabunga.
Turtles in Time was a really good game.
So I think I can keep the uptime on the gun.
Super NES.
Now that we know
I love Ninja Turtles.
I'll adjust.
Piece of power.
And I'll also bring a bunch of survivability for myself. Like right now I'm dying super easy, but I can make them a lot more survivable, so that'll be good. You gonna keep streaming, Dig, or?
No, I mean I've been up forever and did physical labor all day, and I need to go do more tomorrow. So.
Okay. Thanks for the runs, man.
Catch y'all later.
See you guys.
Peace.
Okay, now it's just you and me stream. So, I appreciate you all stopping by, checking out the first stream in my new office, the garage, which is a whole separate building. I need to figure out the heat, the draft in here. It is cold, it is echoey. That forced hot air furnace in here is loud as shit in the background of streaming, so that's why I'm freezing my ass off when it's 38 degrees outside in here. Was a lot of fun though. This is gonna get crazy in here. I'm putting my desk on some wheels. It's gonna roll around in here. Garage door will open. I can stream in here with the fucking forest behind me, like turkeys and shit walking behind me, thunderstorms, rain. It's gonna be a really good time in here. That's gonna become a green screen. You guys can't see it. I'm just waving at nothingness for you guys right now. My motorcycle's over there. That'll be some fun stuff. And I could probably do some higher quality garage streams because my whole setup's in here, not just a cell phone. So that'll be really fun. Man, Turtles in Time, I haven't seen that in forever. But I have to run conduit. Right now I'm running on Wi-Fi from the house out here. It's 60 down, 90 up, which is terrible for us. We pay for 1,000 up, 1,000 down. I'm old enough to have seen the first Ninja Turtles movie. Great, that is awesome. I don't even know when that would have been. I watched the cartoons on TV growing up. I'm only 34 right now, turning 35, so. Original Teenage Mutant Ninja, when was that? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Movie. I mean, 1990. Yeah, I could have seen that in theaters too. And I would have been 4, 5 possibly when it came out. I don't know if I did. It's kind of around the time. It says 90, so 1990, 1991, 1993, and 2007 movies came out. And you guys can just hear that the furnace kicked on. Other people earlier were saying it just sounds like a fan in the background, so maybe it really isn't as bad as I think it is, but I think it sounds like crazy in here. Which means it just hit 50 in here because I turned it all the way down so it didn't turn back on. A bit chilly in here. Chair's too loud when I move around on the ground. Did blow it off the air compressor though. Not gonna lie, I missed the in-law apartment. It was nice being in the in-law apartment. It was nice having a bathroom. There's no bathroom out here. There's no water. Go to the kitchen or get anything. I have to wander through the wilderness. It'll be fun nonetheless. By the way, guys, I've been up for a really long time. I had a lot of fun streaming. Thank you all for checking it out, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Dig figure out. I'd be pro if I could just snap the stream off, but I gotta